All right, all right. The coach had to jump on here. Ain't jumped on with y'all in a week. So welcome to the Coach Shelton Harrison live broadcast. That's right. YouTube has given people the ability to just have a broadcast. YouTube have. I mean, good grief, man. This thing's good for broadcast, podcast. Hey, man, whatever you want. But the main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Retain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this is the LDB. You can't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? All right, my man Kirk Jackson, what's going on, sir? How you doing? We got a couple of people about to roll in here. We got 5 people in here. Go tell somebody because the coach is finna get raw, straight raw. Live, live, live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. And folks, smash that like button as you come in. Smash the like button. Kirk, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. I know you're a busy guy, man, so I know you ain't been having time to pop up on YouTube, but it's kind of good to see you back, man. We've had some legendary back and forths, but brother, I respect you. You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. Rest of y'all that's joining Coach Shelton Harrison, man, I want to thank y'all for taking some of y'all evening. I know, y'all families, your fathers, your mothers, but man, thank y'all. And say, Kirk, haven't seen you in a minute. All is well. Hope all is well. One of the best YouTube. Hey, man, thank you, man. I'm trying to get there, man. I'm trying to get there, trying to get it in, and that's just the way that is, man. Trying to get it in, the LDBC, man. We're working hard, we're working hard. We're working hard. I can tell you that. I'm always working. TC, my main man. Yes, sir. Life is well. Life is well, and life is what I decide to make it. So I'm right here every time. Oh, part of the title. Crap. I forgot to add this to the title, man. I'm finna go back. Also, a segment of this video, we're gonna talk about poisonous foods. So, Survivor Fave. Hey, man, how you doing, bro? What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. You awesome too. Hey, y'all go ahead, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. I don't know. I just hear everybody else on live stream say it. It just sounds like cool. It sounds cool to say it. Smash that dang on like button. Player, smash the like button. That's cool. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about some fight talk, okay? We're gonna talk about Amanda Nunes, in my opinion, being number one pound for pound, or she's one win away if they pair her up against Kat Zingano. That's just my opinion. But I've got a pretty good argument for why I think she is number one pound for pound. I mean, I just do. Okay, I just do. I do. I have a good argument, a great argument. But let me edit the title, guys, because I am going to talk about poisonous food and what they're doing to us, y'all. What they're doing to us with this poisonous food. It's ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, they're killing us, man. They're killing us. But I'm gonna talk about that later in the program. You guys got my word. Let's see if the title will fit, because YouTube, man. I don't know. They kind of put a limit on how long you can make the darn titles, man. That's what piss y'all too. Other than that, though, this broadcast thing is pretty decent, man. I actually like it. All right, okay. I saved it. Now let's see who's in the room. I'm checking the chat right now. Okay, 6 of y'all in here, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this started then. Okay, 6 people. Hey, look, if 6 gonna join me, let's get it going. Okay, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Okay, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. Okay, Anthony Joshua, Bermain Stiverne. Wilder, man. What's up, man? BJ, how they gonna explain this? Smash that like button, fellas, ladies, gentlemen. All right, what's up, Iraq? Well, my boy Lightheart, what's up, man? Oh, dang it, I ain't supposed to say your name. Keep your trolls off of you. Uh-oh, he said bye, everyone. God, no. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, but anyway, yeah, man. Bermain Stavern, Deontay Wilder, that's going down tomorrow, okay? And Wilder is the overwhelming favorite. Okay, Wilder's the overwhelming favorite. I think Deontay Wilder, though, man, he really better make it his purpose to not overlook this guy. Okay, he better not overlook Bermane Stiverne. I know he beat the hell out of him the first time. I know he did. I know Wilder beat him up until I beat him down, and I think Wilder gonna beat him down this time. But please, Deontay Wilder, do not overlook. And God, see, I'm thinking Anthony Joshua. I'm thinking Anthony Joshua, BJ. Okay, yeah, man, no worries. I'm thinking Anthony Joshua here, but really it's Bermane Stiverne. So you can tell as a fight fan, I was a little disappointed to say Bermane Stiverne, but me as a fan, I can't. Okay, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. You can hate Amanda Nunes, but she's great, BJ. You can hate Amanda all you want to, but she's great. How you gonna explain it? Yeah, you can come in on this one. When I get to the Amanda Nunes portion, you can come right in because I'm just pretty much I'm just gonna debunk everything you say. I'm gonna unload the clip on you. Amanda Nunes is that good. Okay. Let me hear him talk about this Wilder Josh. 'Cause I know I got boxing fans that's gonna come to the stream. So tell your friends, anybody just wanna argue a little bit. Well, the coach is here for you. The coach is here for you. You guys want to get this work. Okay. I'll give you this work on Amanda Nunes. I will give you this work. I will. But I want to talk boxing, okay? I want to talk boxing. I owe this to the people. So I'm not going to talk about any. Okay, why y'all think Wilder getting so much hate, man? I I think Deontay Wilder getting a heck of a lot of hate. God, dog. Like it's incredible to hate this man get. And all he want to do, this is my opinion. The man just want to fight. The man want to fight somebody now. Deontay Wilder wants to fight somebody. But nobody, and the coach means nobody seems to want to fight this guy. We got Alexander Pavekroyd that don't want to fight him. We got Luis Ortiz Royd that don't want to fight him. We got Joseph, do you smell what the rock is cooking Parker? Dude bounced, didn't want no parts of Wilder. And now we got Anthony Joshua, who pretty much said, hey, I might not fight Wilder into 2019, 2020. Okay, and my main man Kirk Jackson says he definitely gets hated on. He trying to fight the best. Seem to think, and then he go the other knot. Well, Deontay Wilder should have fought these guys anyway. Well, he wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. That's a fact. But and hell, Luis Ortiz done got suspended. Luis Ortiz done got suspended, man. He knew what he was doing. Luis Ortiz was going to sleep. He was going to sleep, y'all. He was. Ortiz was going to go to sleep, and that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. I feel for Deontay Wilder. I really do. I feel for him. He lost $5 million, I think, going over there to try to fight Povetkin. That was going to be a big purse. Then you had Povetkin testing dirty. I mean, what the hell, man? Just what the hell is going on? Povetkin testing dirty. Okay. He got haters. Oh, TC ain't nothing new, coach. Always had them, always will. Don't matter what he did. Look how many you got. Yeah, man. Yeah, TC, I got some, even, because I support Cyborg. Darndest thing I ever heard, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's like they don't even get it, man. If you don't like it, don't watch it. They don't get that. But it is what it is. So Wilder does an interview with 78 Sports TV. He pretty much says, hey, you know what? Why do people have a problem with the LDBC? Support me. I don't see a problem. I like Wilder. I've always liked Wilder. I like Joshua. And I got video archives where I've supported Wilder. I've supported Joshua. I like a mix of fighters. I like a mix of them. I'm a Lomachenko fan. And people are like, oh, you a Loma fan? Yeah, I actually am. I'm a Tyson Fury fan. Okay? I'm starting to be a Big Baby Miller fan. Big Baby Miller is starting to grow on me. I'm starting to like Jarrell Big Baby Miller. He's starting to grow, man. I like the way this guy is not afraid to call these guys out. I like it. Now, whether I think he win, that's the topic for a whole nother discussion. But I like the way that Big Baby Miller is calling these dudes out. I mean, Big Baby stand on the helmet, okay? Big Baby stand on the helmet, smash the like button. Listen, tell him, hey, Coach Shelton Harrison, to do imitations, whatever. Just tell your friends, come on up in here, man. We finna talk some fights. Try to pull a couple of y'all up on this chat, man, so we can get some stuff. We can get this work going. Now, Anthony Joshua, you know, as a Joshua fan, I was kind of deflated, man. I was real deflated as a Joshua fan when he just said, hey, I don't want to fight Wilder to, possibly 2019 or 2020. Like, seriously, man. Seriously. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, TC, man. Yeah, when I recognize him, yeah, I give him a little energy. But some of these guys, I actually like. I actually like to torture them a little bit, TC. I like to torture some of these guys a little bit. You know why I like to torture these guys? Because, see, they think that they're untouchable behind the keyboard. And then when you do something such as you send them a photograph of their house, or you do something such as you tell them what their name is. See, I love that. I love every minute of that because you know why? Sometimes these guys, they pick the wrong person to troll. And they do it. See, these guys think they don't have no fear, but see, when you take away their power, it's called anonymity. When you take that away from them, they're powerless to do absolutely nothing. Oh, it's funny. See, I will troll the troller. Okay, I'll troll the troll. I troll the troll because it's fun. I like these guys squirming and, man, hey, wait a minute, what's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? Because you picked the wrong damn channel to troll, fool. That's what's wrong with me. They don't call me the troll hunter for nothing. Okay? I troll these guys. I sub to their channel. Everywhere they go, I go. Because I want to look at every stupid comment that they put out there. But that's enough about these guys. Okay? Wilder to me, I think Wilder, man, he's in a damned if you do and a damned if you don't situation. Because if he beats Stiverne, well, Stiverne was a bum. If Stiverne goes to 12 rounds, you took a bum 12 rounds. And if Stiverne was to beat Wilder, Wilder was a hype job anyway that we knew he was. So Wilder really is in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. What's up, Angel Santos? What's up, my brother? Smash that like button, y'all. It's 10 of y'all in here. Smash that like button. Y'all know what to do. But he just is. Wilder can't, he ain't gonna, and I was saying to myself, Deontay Wilder be sitting back trying to appease all of his fans. And I think he do more appeasing his haters more than his fans. I mean, I think he do. Because he's trying to prove to a bunch of guys that's never going to like him. Okay? Thank you, Angel Santos, for smashing that like button. I think he's trying to appease a certain group of haters that they never going to like Deontay Wilder. He's never going to be liked, y'all. I mean, I like him. But the masses are not going to like Deontay Wilder. And folks, that's just the depravity of this situation. Okay? They're just not going to like him. There's a segment of us, we like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is the people's champion. He talks about the people's issues. He do. And yeah, Deontay Wilder is a normal guy. He's a normal guy. He's a guy that just wants to be on his grind, but everybody just hates him. Yeah. I think we need to start another movement called the Deontay Wilder movement. I think people love Joshua. I think they love Joshua because, hey, all the ladies love Joshua. He got the $1 million smile, and I mean, pretty much, man, he can go sell out Wembley Stadium. Yeah, yeah. That's why they love Joshua. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not too happy about both of their resumes. I'm just being honest, okay? I don't like Wilder's resume. I don't like Joshua's resume. Okay, Wilder, the best name on his resume has been remains Stiverne. Folks, I'm a Wilder fan, but that's the truth. The best person on Deontay Wilder's resume is Bermain Stiverne. He was trying to get four names on that resume. Could you imagine if Wilder would have knocked out Povetkin, knocked out Ortiz, knocked out Parker, knocked out Joshua? Could you imagine where Deontay Wilder would be right now? Angel Santos, how are they going to explain this? You're right, Angel. He is our American champion. He is the people's champion. I said this when I was out there with him in front of the Barclays, October the 14th. Yeah, Deontay Wilder is a people's champion, man. It seemed like if you see him in public, he'll talk to you. He'll sign an autograph, He'll take photos with you. You got some fighters, they get on my nerves, man. I'm going to tell you what I hate, man, what I hate when fighters do. When you have YouTubers that's trying to interview certain fighters, and then, they keep walking while the YouTube guy trying to interview them. Like you guys know what I'm talking about? And they'll never stop for the YouTuber. They'll never stop for the YouTuber. Okay, my homegirl Mia says she cannot hear the live stream. Folks, can you hear what the coach is talking about? Can you guys hear me? Because I hope I ain't been talking on thin air. Somebody give me a hell yeah. Oh, TC can hear me, Mia. Sorry, Mia. Get your headphones fixed, Mia. Come on now, Mia Schreiner. Get them headphones fixed. Well, yeah, TC, it ain't like he refused to fight. He didn't refuse to fight. And I'm trying to understand what these people are talking about. I don't understand what these people are talking about here. He's a good person. He's a God-fearing man. He loves his daughter. Bomb squad. I mean, what is there not to like about Deontay Wilder? Mia, I don't know, Mia. Mia, I don't know. But everybody else hears me except for you, Mia. How you gonna explain this? Should the coach pick on Mia for a little bit? Should the coach pick on me? I mean, Mia's cool. I like Mia. She comes on and leaves great comments, I mean, I can play around with Mia. Mia's not going to get upset. Mia, get them headphones fixed, girl, because I got something for you. Okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I speak. Yeah, I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish, Mia. I said, Mia, get the headphones fixed. But yeah, you know what? Wilder's a nice guy. He's a family guy. Wilder is not out here flossing and flaunting. But I did now when he was over there, at the Joshua fight, when Joshua fought, no, when David Hay, I can't remember who Anthony Joshua fought. Wilder went over there and Wilder had on shades and a pimp suit. Now I was laughing at that. And he kind of pimped over there and started talking junk to Tony Bellew. Now that was funny. But Wilder's a good guy, man. Joshua's a good guy. I mean, Joshua is a good guy. They really are. These are two nice guys who, for all intents purposes, y'all, they're not going to fight each other. Now, do I think Eddie Hearn got something to do with this? Yeah, Eddie is a promoter, okay? Eddie Hearn is a promoter. Eddie Hearn is doing what he does best, y'all. That's lie, cheat, and steal. Folks, that's any promoter. But Eddie Hearn has mastered how to lie, cheat, and steal. Okay? That's it. King Drive, what's up, man? Okay, Mia, all I see on the screen is something went wrong. Tap to retry. Okay. Let me see. Mia, homegirl, you know what it is? You know what it is. Go to Google Chrome. Go to Google Chrome, okay? That's what you do. Get to Google Chrome. Mia, you're not gonna get mad. The coach is just playing with you. Let the coach help you, okay? Let the coach send you, okay? Let me snap my fingers and send you a pair of speakers at work, okay? I'm gonna count to 3, Mia, and I'm gonna give you a pair of speakers that's gonna work. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. The coach has given you a pair of speakers. Now, be thankful, okay? Be thankful, okay? It's what you do. But anyway, yes, sir, man. Hey, you much appreciative, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. It's late Friday night. I appreciate you, just coming on. And BJ is here. My man BJ out at Sports Scrutiny, man. They're pretty good. But let me really get back into this, okay? All you have to do, okay, is lie, cheat, and steal, and you can be a hell of a promoter. Eddie Hearn is a great promoter. He really is. The guy know how to lie. I mean, I like Eddie Hearn sometimes. I mean, listen, y'all. Eddie Hearn is not all bad. He's not all bad, y'all. Now I know he lied, and I know he was trying to big up that little arena that he was trying to brag to all us about, but he is going to give us the Danny Jacobs and Cuba's Aurelius fight, isn't he? I mean, isn't he? Damn it! Isn't that what Eddie Hearn's going to do? But I lost a little bit of respect for Eddie Hearn when now see, Eddie Hearn said, yeah, the 3 fights that we're going to make is Fury, Joshua. We're going to make Fury, Joshua, and Parker. That's what Eddie Hearn said. Now Eddie Hearn says, well, the Wilder fight really isn't going to happen probably until 2019. And I sat back and I said, oh, Eddie's at it again. I said, damn it, Eddie has lied again. How the hell is Eddie going to explain this one? Y'all, how is Eddie Hearn going to explain this one? I don't think he can explain Anthony Joshua not fighting Deontay Wilder in 2018. He can't, y'all. If that fight does not happen in 2018, I mean, it's a travesty. It is a travesty to boxing, and Eddie Hearn will single-handedly be a disgrace to boxing. Hell, Eddie Hearn almost there. The only reason why I haven't named Eddie Hearn a disgrace to boxing is because we are getting Jacobs and Cuba, okay? We're getting Jacobs and Cuba. We're getting that fight out of Eddie Hearn, so I kind of like Eddie Hearn just a teeny little bit. I do, okay? All right, what I seen AJ, okay, Azur Rahman, okay, I hope I said your name right, man. What I seen AJ fight, last fight, someone with skills and can move would beat AJ. Hope AJ had a bad day. AJ is immobile. He's very immobile. And he came in at last. He's heavy, man. AJ really need to cut some of the muscle mass so he can be more mobile. He's not very mobile. He walks around like I don't know. AJ walked like he constipated. Like AJ walked like he got to take a dump. I'm just being honest. That's how AJ moves in the ring, as if the man got to take a PG-13 channel. Okay. All right. BJ said best example Dana White bald-headed evil. Yep. But y'all hear about Conor McGregor though. He said he ain't fight no more in the UFC. Never again, y'all. Never again until he's a co-promoter. Mia said, I wonder how many people who tell Cyborg all she needs to do is cut 10 more pounds. She walks around at 165 to 170. That's 30, 35 pounds. It's no bueno for her health. That is deathbed close. Mia, you may have become one of my favorite people that subscribe to this channel by making that statement. I've always said about Chris Cyborg on this channel, so many people hate Chris Cyborg, but I don't hate Chris Cyborg, Mia. Chris Cyborg, yes, she walks around at that weight. You're absolutely right. She cuts a lot of weight, and these idiots who telling her to cut more weight, they probably never cut weight in their life. They probably at the buffet right now, stuffing their fat asses. And you know why they eat so much? It's because they don't have the knowledge. They don't even have the discipline or the backbone to lose a pound, let alone pull from the damn table. They don't have the discipline to pull from the buffet line. These guys that want to criticize Cyborg losing weight, they eat pork chops, tender pork loins, they eat chitlins, they eat fat back, they eat 15 pig asses a day. And these people, they want Chris Cyborg to magically lose 10 more pounds. How the hell are these people gonna explain this one? How they gonna explain this, y'all? Smash that like button. Go tell your friends. Look, You got Coach Shelton Harrison live. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a guy talking junk. I'm a fan just like we all are, okay? Okay, the heist. Shout out to the heist. What's up, man? Oh, bro, who do you think will win out of GSP versus Bisbeam from UK? Joshua, the bastard shit fight. Oh man, you hard on Joshua, man. You know what? I'm a GSP fan, man. I gotta go with GSP. And you know, a lot of people hate GSP. Like they say he boring. I don't know. I like GSP. I mean, I do. I do like GSP. Yeah. Okay. Mia says she accidentally lost 3 pounds over a weekend and felt like crap. I don't want to imagine even 10. Mia, you must have had diarrhea, girl. You must have crapped that 3 pounds on out. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, losing weight. You know what? You know what? When I lost weight, when I was heavy, I used to be a fat ass. I mean, I did. I used to be, y'all. I'm not even lying. Okay, I was what 275 pounds. I weigh what about like one. I weighed today. I'm about 168 now. You know, Benji. I am. I'm at about 168, 169 probably. You know, but I was about 275. I was a fat ass. Like I'm telling y'all. But boy, losing weight, it felt good. Felt good. Did felt real good. You know, I can move. You know, I can exercise. I can run my mileage. I can go in there and I can hit the heavy bag, speed bag without being out of breath. Hell, I can talk on the microphone. Y'all don't hear me breathing. Yeah, I mean, y'all, I'm serious. Losing weight is good. Just get off your ass and lose it. Okay. But I feel, I think Wilder is going to beat Stiverne. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Wilder beats Stiverne. Joshua, Eddie Hearn, I don't know. Eddie Hearn was saying, hey, that's a good fight. See, he was saying all this before, Wilder, before this Stiverne fight really was getting talked about much. Eddie Hearn was talking about, yeah, oh yeah, we'll fight Wilder. We'll fight Wilder. If he can beat his mandatories, we'll fight Wilder. That's a good fight to set up. And now, even if Wilder beats Stiverne, folks, he's not going to get a fight with Anthony Joshua. It's just not going to happen. Okay. You know what? I think I got some. Boy, y'all the best women's MMA fans pretty much on the planet. Y'all here is 12:18 at night. And y'all, man, yay. And let me tell y'all, and my boy Dana Black in the building. My boy Dana Black in the building. Man, we got to get this thing lit. We got to get it popping. Wow. Yeah, but the heist, yeah. I got GSP. So let me go back to that. Okay. Yeah, Wilder can't look past him though. The TC, I agree with that. Deontay Wilder, he got to go in there with a mission to knock out Bermain Stiverne. I'm talking about it's got to be his mission to really, okay, to knock Bermain Stiverne out. That's got to be his goal. Okay. And Deontay Wilder need to do more, man. He can't be headhunting for Bermain Stiverne. He can't do that. Deontay Wilder got to work the body. In the first fight, Wilder did not work the body enough, man. Bermain Stiverne, that dude got some, that dude got jello around the belly, man. Bermain Stiverne is ready. He ready for a body shot to take him out of there. I'm telling y'all, Bermain Stiverne is ready for a body shot to be up out of there. Folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Okay. Look at BJ. BJ is being impatient. He's being impatient, and I'm going to go get let's see. Let me get somebody to slap the taste out of his mouth. Let me get a Chris Cyborg on BJ, and she will slap the taste right out of his mouth. Okay, Wilder got to be economically sound with the punches and where. Yep. He has got to wear his fat butt out. I mean, he got to do it. TJ versus Cody. I'm pulling for Cody. You know why? You know why I'm not pulling for TJ Dillashaw? You know why? Because that's Dana White's boy. And Dana White is always trying to push TJ Dillashaw on somebody. So I'm going for Cody. I think Cody beats TJ. I got Cody. Okay. All right, guys. I know the majority of y'all are probably women's MMA fans, so let's get it cracking, okay? Mia says the UFC seems reactive rather than proactive to pushing fighters. They don't seem to know how to create stars. To be fair, fighters can't just rely on the promotion of all the heavy lifting. Okay, Wilder's better off getting the belt. Yeah, but see, Parker don't want to fight him. Okay, at Ramen, Parker don't want that work, man. You know what happened when they tried to set up the Parker fight? You can hear crickets, cobwebs, and you can hear an ant pissing in the water. Telling you, you can hear an ant pissing in the water. Okay, because Joseph, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Parker did not want that work. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you though. He said Eddie Hearn and Dana White would make a good homosexual couple. Man, boy, you just got raw. You got raw. Okay, the UFC. Yeah, let's talk on that, guys. Let's talk on the UFC not pushing stars. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you the problem though with some of these fighters. It's their own damn stupidity, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why they can't depend on these fighters. Some of these fighters are not in tune. They're just not. Like I was talking to a fighter the other day. I was talking to one, and I said, "Hey, let me bring you on my show." Oh, I dropped the mic. I dropped the mic. Let me pick the microphone back up. Hold on. Short intermission break. The coach dropped the mic. Okay, I got the mic right back. Now let me tell y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was talking to a fighter the other day, and I said, "Hey, you know what? I want to interview you on my show and put you on my podcast. You know, you got to go to, well, I got to talk to the UFC PR. You got to talk to the UFC PR. Really? Okay, so you got to talk to the UFC PR team. Okay. And I said, what do they do? She said, well, they promote you. And they tell me, what interviews I can do. I said, well, but I interviewed Evander and I interviewed Reynaud. I interviewed with Shevchenko, I'm about to interview Pearl Gonzalez. I said, so I've had some interviews and they didn't go through no UFC promo or whatever. And she said, well, then he kind of ignored the question. And so what I said was, I said, hey, let me explain something to you. I don't see your name on the side of billboards. I don't see your name in any MMA magazines. I said, boy, they doing a hell of a job promoting you because you ain't being promoted. I said, you ain't even being promoted. So she got mad. She got mad. But these fighters, they need to use social media. And a lot of these fighters, guys, they don't use social media, and that's the problem. Okay? That's the problem. This fighter got pissed off. She was so mad. But what are you gonna do? What are you? I mean, I'm telling you, woman. Nobody knows who the hell you are. I know who you are. And then I said, well, how many people trying to interview you? And she was like, well, not too many. I mean, what okay. So let me get this straight. Okay. You're in the UFC, you don't know, right? And you're barely new into the UFC. Okay. And you want to snub your nose at, I mean, you just want to snub your nose at YouTube when most of the people who going to talk about you is on YouTube. Some of these fighters, they don't get it. Like they think that they're going to get these magical interviews. They think that they're going to get these Area Hawani. They think that they're going to get, these broadcasts on TV. And to be honest, the UFC, they don't even put many fighters on TV on commercials like that anymore. They don't do that. They don't do it. And you rarely see a fighter in the mainstream commercials, except for Conor McGregor. You still see Ronda Rousey commercials. You may, every now and then I see Joanna Jacek on a commercial, but it's on a pay-per-view circuit, so it's not on public TV. And I'm sitting here like, damn, PG-13 channel. I'm like, dog, are you serious? Are you serious? This is the era of technology. This is technology. You need to be on social media, and YouTube channels are going to push you because most of the YouTube channels, guess what they are? They're fans of you. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to talk good about you. They're going to say the best about you because the YouTube channels are your fans. Let me tell you who figured this out. Okay, Valentina Shevchenko figured this out. Maureen Renaud, Tanya Evinger, they figured it out. They figured it all out, and they understand. They understand that the YouTube community, the Facebook community, that's where it is. Guys, they figured it out. And not only did they figure it out, they are abusing social media. Every time you look up, Maureen Renaud got an interview. Tanya Evinger will jump on a podcast with somebody. I mean, you got Valentina. She'll do like mini interviews here and there. You got Valentina Manager who are doing interviews. I mean, hey, Roger Allen did an interview right here on YouTube with me and Eric. I've done an interview with Roger Allen one-on-one. But they understand. And I got other fighters like Sabina Mazo that, oh, yeah, let's do an interview. And they'll call you and ask you, hey, let's get this interview going. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I interviewed Tanya. Actually, Tanya finna come back on my show. You know, I'm finna get her back here. Like I am. BJ, like Tanya's coming back here and we finna get it in. But it's crazy, man. And these fighters, I see a lot of them too when somebody trying to interview them. And if it's somebody like a YouTuber trying to interview them like one-on-one, you know the fighters, they'll keep walking. And see, me, if it's me there, I'll be saying, listen, um, could you stop for one damn minute so I can ask you these questions? That's what I'd ask. That's what I would say. Could you stop for 1 minute so I can ask you the question, fool? See, that drives me nuts. Even when I'm watching the interviews and the fighters are walking, like it's like you can't really get the full brunt of the interview out of the person. They can't ask the question because they're trying to keep up with the fighter. And then, it's like, okay, dude, stop. I mean, you got 1 or 2 minutes to address people that's trying to interview you. Okay? Seriously. But anyway, I don't know how we got on that topic. Okay? All right, let me catch up on some of the comments, y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Smash the like button. King Draw, yep, they got to adapt. Okay? To be fair, Mia said nobody likes their dirty laundry air. Well, I think Felice Herrick do because she be in her drawers online. So, I guess. So BJ, Megan Anderson shut y'all down. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. See, they too stupid. They too stupid to let the fans interview. I never try to reach out to Megan. I don't really want to interview her anyway. I'm just being honest. Like I really don't. Okay, Eric might want to. I don't, because I mean I would light into her, and I try to not to ask people for interviews that I want to light into. I would. Oh man. Let me see. Mia, who else? Oh, yeah. TC. Felice is starting to. Yeah, Felice being her draws, man. This girl is on Instagram, on React Q. She's always on there every day in her underwear. Like, this girl is an exhibitionist. Like, Felice, are you thinking about fighting? Are you thinking about fighting, or do you want to be a lingerie model? Like, they need to. Felice Herrick, she need to go, like, petition to an underwear company and say, look, I pose every day for free in y'all draws. I wear y'all drawers. I wear them up the crack of my ass every day. You know what? Could you sponsor me? I bet you they would say yeah. I bet you they would say yeah to Felice Herrick. I promise you guys. I promise y'all. Okay. Let me see. Let's talk about some fighting. Combo Breaker. What's up, man? Combo Breaker. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for being in here. Benji, thank you for being in here. Dana Black, thank you. Mia, thank you. BJ, all of you guys, thank you for being in here. Okay. What's up? Is Joanna remind you of Kovalev? She does me. Joanna Jacek, nah, she different than Kovalev. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Joanna Jacek. Let's just put it out there. I don't like her. I think she a butthole. I think well, there's a couple of things I think about her, but I can't get on this live stream and tell y'all that this woman can't fight. I can't get on this live stream and say that this woman cannot fight. I can't do it, y'all. I think Joanna Jacek will beat Rose, but I think Rose does have a chance, okay? I think Joanna Jacek defeats Rose Namajunas. That's just my opinion. Now, am I pulling for Rose Namajunas? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Brian Jensen. Let's see. Okay. BJ and Brian. Hey, Brian. you welcome to come on and debate that with me right now. You know, because I got my boy BJ. BJ, he talks online, so we can get on here. We can talk about Amanda Nunes pound for pound. Because oh, Brian says she thinks so. Okay, God dog, I'm looking for an opposing view. But Brian Jensen, y'all, hey man, I like Brian Jensen's page. Brian, man, Brian. Boy, you got to put up more content, man. I like your channel, man. I don't comment a lot though. I'm not a huge commenter, but man, I like your stuff, man. Because you bring a lot of excitement, man. It's a lot of excitement. Okay, BJ says he's in. Yeah, NSF TV. What's up, man? What's up? I mean, like Carolina Kovacevic, they crazy, man. I'll be happy. I'm gonna give y'all a live reaction. If that happened, I'm giving you a live reaction. I promise you. Okay, the bantamweight division for WMMA and the UFC is not great in my opinion. Most of the women in that division are only good at one thing. Nunes and Valentina are great at everything. I don't know. Caitlin Vieira is very impressive. Sorry, man. Caitlin Vieira is extremely impressive. Caitlin Vieira should be right up there in the top 5. Okay, I mean she went in there and make easy work out of Sarah, out of not Sarah McMahon. Yeah, she made easy work out of Sarah McMahon. Easy work, easy work. And BJ, I know you gonna say Mari not Marion Renault is evolving. She evolving. Marion what is in year number 7 now? She evolving. And I'm telling y'all, once she beats somebody in the top 10, then I'm gonna be like, I told y'all so. All right, let me see. Benji. I think Rose is gonna get smashed, but uncertainly makes the fight in. Yeah. I think Rose is gonna lose. Yeah, says lies, Brian. If you say his channel is good, I will sub and be an admin comment. Yeah, Brian, he's pretty good, man. Brian is pretty I like the excitement. I disagree with Brian on stuff, but I like the excitement. Brian, with that being said, a focused Cat Zingano can beat Amanda Nunes because Cat is mentally strong and can deal with Nunes' power and aggression. Brian, I would agree with you maybe about 3 months ago, but I disagree. Because she couldn't deal with Juliana Pena. How you gonna explain that? How is Brian gonna explain this? But Brian, give me your email. I'll send you a link, man. You can come on, man. We can just go on and have a discussion, man. Let's get this thing popping, man. All right, let me get BJ. What's up? Truth and facts about boxing, guys. Go, go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to Truth and Facts about boxing. That's my guy. Okay, BJ's in here. He got a channel. Sub to him. Sub to Brian. Hell, sub to everybody. Sub to the subs, God dog it. Sub to the subs. As long as she beat Valentina twice, whether we believe, I thought Valentina won. But see, it don't matter what I think, okay? Because in the record books, it's gonna say Amanda Nunes has a win. I mean, I had to get over that, man. Okay, let me see. BJ, let me get this link going. Let's see. All right, BJ. Okay. Make sure, man, BJ, when you get this link, man, make sure that you any other screens, man, go ahead and mute them screens so I don't hear the echo. All right, do you think that JJ could be too overconfident, kind of like Ronda against Holly? She underestimates Rose. I don't think JJ is going to come in overconfident. She taking Rose seriously. Joanna Jacek is one of those people. She's a confident fighter, but she's not like a confident person, if you know what I mean. Okay, like she's a very confident fighter, and Joanna Jacek is pretty much OCD.
What's
She's
up,
going
Coach?
to what's up is more OCD than anything, and she's going to leave no stern. Oh yeah, see, you got to cut off that other browser because you're
All
starting to
right,
push
hold
your
on.
echo.
Let me go back out. Let me try it again.
Okay, all it is that you got a browser on. Yeah, see, Joanna Jacek pretty much she is going to leave no stone unturned. Okay, she's going to prepare for this fight, and she gonna work. So yeah, I don't like Joanna, but God, dog, the girl works, and Rose, she gotta do it. Rose got to come in. You can't make mistakes against these type fighters because if you make a mistake, Joanna gonna deal with you. She gonna deal with you. I mean, just look at Jessica Andrade. She beat the hell out of Jessica Andrade. I'm talking about she beat Jessica up. That was a beat down. It was a festival of jabs. Okay, well, Brian don't want in this piece. Let me see. Okay, BJ's in. All right. So BJ, you can leave your mic on the whole time, but see what it is. You got a second browser on, and if you're looking at like if you're trying to look at the chat, the comments, you gotta mute the browser, like not mute yourself. You gotta do. Yeah, Brian. I don't know. Felice Herrick is just. It's almost every other day. The girl, you know, I just stopped covering her, man, because every time you see her, it's like, she in an underwear ad, or she act like she doing underwear ads or whatever, So I'm like, well, what the hell, She not doing anything sensible, so I ain't talking about her no more. I had fun the first time picking on her, but then I stopped. It's no fun. Okay, Rose beats Joanna, I'll be shocked. I will too. I got Joanna winning. All right, BJ, my man BJ is in the house, y'all. BJ, what's up, man?
I'm fixing it, coach. I'll be in just a second. Hold on.
That sounds good right now. It sounds good. All right. JJ's ground game is actually pretty good. No, JJ is not gonna submit anybody. Sorry, I'm defending anybody. I mean, she not. I'm just being honest. She ain't gonna submit nobody. Uh, Rose isn't Valentina. She doesn't have the same skill set. True. The time it would take to learn those skills takes years. That's true. Too focused on the limelight of commercial success. Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
coach, send me the link through email so I can get on my laptop, man. Because this my
Okay.
phone gonna give you the echo.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do so. Let me get this email going, y'all. Let me get this email going.
I got a lot to say tonight, man.
You say a lot. I'm gonna just, hey, we're just gonna debunk all that. I'm just, I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna debunk anything. Yeah, okay. I'll debunk. Who is this? Who is Garrison? All right. Oh, I done said somebody's real name. God dog. Um. Okay. What the hell, man? Send y'all these links. See, I always get man. Let me see. Intermission, y'all. Short intermission. Short intermission. All right. Check your email, BJ. Send your email, sir. Send your email. All right. Okay, folks. We back at it. Let me see. Where is the live stream, y'all? Where y'all at? Oh, there it is. Sorry. All right. Joanna beat KK in an amateur fight. Joanna beat KK. Yeah, she did. And she beat her in an octagon fight. I mean, she did. Okay, let me see. Benji JJ is little female Chuck Liddell. That's who I think. Yeah, Joanna is just she a beast, man. Coach name slipping. Oh, okay. I hope it ain't slipping, cause I'm gonna give these people that work, man. I'm gonna give them that work. I am. Joanna is better defensively than Chuck Liddell. That's not a great comparison. Yeah, I agree with that, Brian. I think Joanna Jacek is she good. Look at the amateur records too. Pro aren't all their fights. Heck, aren't some well documented and recorded. Mia is on fire today. No. Do I like Lauren Murphy? That's a hell no. Marion Renault was robbed by Ashley Evans Smith. Terrible decision. Yeah, man. God, dog. Yeah, Marion Renault, she got the worst of that deal, man. Ashley Evans Smith, yeah, man. She got hurt in that fight. She got hurt. All right, BJ is back. BJ, let's get this work in, man. BJ, what's up, man? All right, he coming in, y'all. He coming in. Let's see. Rose looked like she wanted to cry this way in. She probably did want to
Can you
cry.
hear me?
Yeah,
Can you
BJ,
hear me?
Yes, sir. Hey, good. That's perfect. All right, hey, BJ, let's go ahead and get in on this, man. So,
Yes, sir.
w- hey, so what you got for us, man?
Man, look, I'm always gonna pull for Joanna. Joanna is my girl. First of all, y'all go subscribe to Sports Scrutiny Live on YouTube. We go live. We cover the majority of sports with a focus on NFL and MMA. So most definitely. But I'm always gonna pull for Rose. Excuse me, for Joanna Young Jacek because I like her style. I like her demeanor. Coach, I have to say, Rose Namajunas is gonna get in there and she gonna fight. Who's gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna be an easy puzzle for. It's not gonna. I mean, like Jessica Andrade, man, Joanna picked Jessica Andrade apart. Even though Jessica looked pretty good against Claudia, but she picked Jessica Andrade apart. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I don't have a prediction for that. I'm hoping Joanna can pull off the win, but I see a good chance of Rose pulling off the upset because if Rose can get this to the ground, I mean, Joanna ain't been on the ground in how long? All her fights, she picked apart Valerie Letourneau. She picked apart Carla Esparza on the feet. She picked apart everybody on the feet. You know what I'm
Sh-
saying? So I mean, her wins have been on the feet. What could she do on the ground?
She got taken down. I call it Sparza took her down, but the thing of it is her ability to scramble. So she's been taken down. I mean, her takedown defense is good. She's been taken down, but she's able to scramble. So that's the thing, and she's very, very strong. She don't look strong. She's very,
Right.
she pretty much, man. She's very strong, but she don't look that strong. She's deceptively strong. So a lot of people take that as, they look at her physique and think that she can't do anything on the ground.
Say that.
You know, she's not going to submit you more than likely, but she's going to pretty much get up and start doing what she was doing, and she just lit those girls up with the jab. And those wrestlers and those brawlers, they can't handle those great jabs, and her jab is pretty good. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why she's so successful. But you get somebody with a great mix of tool sets, that's the person that's going to stop her.
Mm-hmm.
That's and I think you're not going to beat Joanne on the scorecard. You're going to knock her out. That's the only way.
Right. And,
But
and and Carolina came close. You know what I'm saying? Like the fight with Carolina Kovacevic, that was a good one. I actually seen, I actually seen Carolina winning a couple of those rounds. You know what I'm saying? She won a couple of those rounds, but you know what I'm saying? Joanna got into that. She got into that groove, and she couldn't mess with her coach. So I mean, like I said, I definitely see Joanna for the win on that one, dog. I really do, man.
yeah, yeah, she should be able to. I'm not gonna count Rose out, but because I have a 60-40 for Joanna and J Check. I got a 60-40, but Joanna been she really been. I mean, I'm sorry, Rose been working on a lot of things, and she's been working on a couple of new techniques that she didn't have in the beginning. So Rose is a game opponent.
Right.
She's gonna have to overcome the speed difference. Between her and Joanna.
It's
The difference,
definitely there. It's definitely there.
and that's my only thing. The difference is um, that if Rose take you down, she's not gonna be able to get up. So Joanna is gonna have to. She better think long and hard. Like she can't go to the ground against Rose Namajunas. She can't do it.
And she also can't play the mind tricks on Rose either because she gets into the head, especially she got in Claudia Gadelia head that second fight. You know what I'm saying? And she not able to get into Rose head like that because Rose got that. She got this demeanor about her. You know what I'm saying? Where she's stone for her poke. I mean, unless her poker face is really really good. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Joanna in Rose's head right now. I think Rose is just focused on the belt because you know what I'm saying. When Rose fought Carla Esparza, you know what I'm saying? Like Rose wasn't ready for a title fight. You know what I'm saying? And Carla Esparza is garbage. So you know what I'm saying? Rose lost to Carla Esparza, but Rose done been on the streak, especially that Paige Van Zant fight, man. Rose been on a streak. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see Rose making it into a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? Classic striker versus wrestler fight. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see Rose making it a dog fight. Joanna gonna have to fight this. She gonna have to fight this fight.
Yeah, Joanna don't have one punch knockout power. It's more or less it's the war of attrition with her. She's gonna accumulate punches and see she's going to, first she's gonna break you down. That's what she do to all these girls. She break them down.
Right.
She attack one part of the body, then she'll go to another part of the body. Then she'll keep you at a range. Then she'll turn you back to the center.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Then when you think she's gonna punch you, then she'll start incorporating the low leg kicks to slow you down and stop you from trying to press the action. And then when that's all said and done, she will then start accumulating throwing the 3 and 4 punch combinations to get you up out of there. And that's what she gonna do, man. And that's how she respond.
Well, Coach, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to change the subject, but I want to talk about what you was talking about earlier, Coach, when I responded to it. What is this with Kat Zingano and Amanda Nunes calling each other out? Do you think Kat Zingano should get a title fight?
That's the only one left on the roster, according to their ranking system, who actually supposed to get it. She don't deserve it. If anybody would deserve it, I think it's Caitlin Vieira. Because, it's like she beat Sarah McMahon, and Sarah McMahon still ranked ahead of her, which I don't get that one. And, Caitlin wins, Marion drops down with 1-2 spots, and then nobody in the top 5 really moved, really. Juliana Pena's out, with her pregnancy. Valentina's going to 125. And then you had Holly Holm, where, they're trying to make her fight Cyborg, and if they give Holly Holm, if they give Holly Holm a fight, for a title shot, then, I already know what's up with that.
She don't need a title shot, man. She
don't need no more damn title shot. Look, Holly Holm been getting her ass whooped too much, man. She been getting that ass whooped too much. She need to go ahead, take this big payday from Cyborg, go get her ass whooped again. Just take the money and then shut up somewhere. That's what she need to do. Shut up.
I think Holly got a lot of fight left in her. I really do. I really think Holly got a lot of fight left in her. I think Holly need to first of all decide which weight division she gonna fight in. That what weight class she gonna fight in. That's what she need to decide first of all. This hopping back and forth between featherweight and bantamweight. I mean, come on, man, come on.
Who's she gonna beat, man? Who is she gonna beat?
I think Holly should. I think that a good featherweight fight. I think a good featherweight fight right now, to help promote this featherweight division, should be a Holly versus Megan. I really do think that, Coach. I really do think Holly. But you got to understand what I'm saying. Okay. Let me give you my reasoning.
Go ahead. Yeah, right.
My reasoning is because if Holly decides that she's gonna stay, we all know Megan can't make 135. So if Holly is deciding that she's going to step up and fight in featherweight, she needs to stay in featherweight. And she needs to fight. I mean, come on. Holly done lost out of her last 4 fights. She's lost 3. You know what I'm saying? She needs another fight before she goes for the jugular again. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to start pushing this featherweight division. You know what I'm saying? And because every featherweight fight that's been happening has been a title fight. You can't have every fight be a title fight in this division. So build this division. You know what I'm saying? He's already signed Megan. Holly's ready to fight. Why not Holly versus Megan?
Nah, man. Look, that's the fight that's the fight of the duckers, the people that don't want to fight Cyborg. I'm gonna call that fight what it is. That'll be the battle of the duckers. Look, soon as Cyborg leave, we know what's gonna happen. Soon as she leave, here we go. Let's go and get this work in, man. Soon as she leave, we know that they're gonna populate that 145-pound division because no manager wants to see their star get trashed. They don't want them on the wall of destruction. I can tell you that now. They do not want their superstars on the wall of destruction, and it's inevitable that that's where they're going. See, Megan and Holly, okay, have a title eliminator bout. Oh, okay, then so the other one can say, up. Wait a minute, I don't feel good. Crap, I don't know why I can't fight Cyborg. Both of them and Megan already ducked the fight. So if she beat Holly, we know she ain't getting in there. So we might as well go ahead and just call it on out. And
I
And
don't think
Holly.
Megan would do it a second time. I don't think Megan. I mean, come on, coach. I don't think she'll do it a second time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got the first time. She posted little Instagram pictures with her private parts all posted toward the camera. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I don't understand why Megan. I don't understand why Megan ain't rallying for a fight. You know what I'm saying? If Megan, if Megan, I love Megan. I'm probably the biggest Megan Anderson fan on this podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? But Megan is not rallying for a fight. I follow Megan on Twitter and she never talks about fighting. She may talk about other people's fights. She got her little podcast with this other chick that I don't even know who it is. You know what I'm saying? She got her little podcast.
Yeah, I
But
seen that.
Megan needs to start talking about a fight. You know what I'm saying? You are the featherweight queen from Invicta. You know what I'm saying? Megan needs to be talking about a fight. You know what I'm saying? She needs to be trying to get in. I don't understand what's going on with Megan right now. Everybody wants to see Megan fight, but she's not rallying for a fight. She's got the best chance. I think she's got the best chance in women's MMA right now to fight to beat Cyborg. She has the chance to beat Cyborg. Now, I think on the flip side of that, Dana White needs to be building this featherweight division. I mean, you got women like Leah Letson, all kind of women that can get in there and fight in this featherweight division. What is the holdup on this featherweight division, coach? What do you think they're doing, man? How they gonna explain this?
Well, I can tell you, the only person out of the people you said that's actually willing to fight Cyborg is Leah Less, and that's the only person. The rest of them don't want it, man. Look, I know, man. I know a fighter that don't want it when they really don't want it. You know, and they don't want it, and it's looking like that Holly. I don't even think they really want it. You know, if that fight against her and Cyborg gets signed, I'll be overly shocked,
I
and I
would
know that
too.
and that the fight will have to be, definitely over $500,000. And Holly's not going to fight for less than that because she fought Misha Tate for over $500,000. And Misha was the no, Holly was a champion. Okay, when Misha took that belt, but she's not going to fight for less than 500,000. So I already know that they're stalling. So I believe Chris Cyborg when they say they're waiting on Holly Holm. Okay, I believe that. I believe it. And
But
nope,
why
because
not? But why not sign these other girls though?
because they don't want to. Like Julia Budd over there in Bellator, she ain't trying to make no moves, man. They look, man, they don't want to come over there and deal with Christine. They don't want to deal with that. They just don't because the thing of it is, man, you got to look at this now. I'm gonna talk to you about the business aspect part of it. Now, see, you got one person who can wreck most of your roster. Okay, you got them, and then she not just beating them, man. Look, man, she putting them out for 6 months here, 8 months here. Okay, so if you got somebody that whenever they get in the octagon with you, it's a chance that you as a fighter, you might not fight for 6 to 8 months. Okay, that means that you may fight one time that year, and if your payday ain't good, you got to look at like, okay, the money part. And I hate talking about the money, but that's really the reality of the situation. These managers are afraid that their fighter gonna get their ass whooped, and I'm talking about to the extent where they not finna fight anymore. And that's I'm telling you, it's a money thing. And Megan, she can say all this other stuff, and cause see what got me with her. And I was at first when it first came out, I said, okay, well maybe she did have some personal problems. But then when I really started really looking at, well, what could be wrong with this girl? What could really be wrong? Because she said she wasn't pregnant. Said,
She ain't
first
pregnant.
they
Nah, she
tried to
ain't
say it was a
pregnant.
visa problem. They tried to say it was a visa problem, but she trains out in Kansas City. So how's she gonna explain that? Well, wasn't that?
Right.
So the only thing that I can think of is a mental health problem, which I don't laugh at that. It's serious, but yeah, girl got a mental health problem. And then with that, Chris Cyborg putting this pressure on her, I don't think that made it any better. That's just my opinion, okay? That's my honest opinion because she talk about mental health a lot, man. And then I listen to what everybody say. So I listen to every single word. I may not like really put it out there like the way I'm should at times, but I listen to every single word. And she basically, look, she put it out there, she putting it out there on her social media, and she talk about mental health quite a lot.
Right.
There's got to be some type of mental health problem. There's something going on mentally to where this fight couldn't happen. And I also think that, on the Ari Hawani show, I think that was one of the points that made took over the edge. Like, shoot, because you thinking about this, man. Megan, hadn't taken on a fight. Her biggest fight up to that time was against what, Charmaine Twait, you know. And I'm just
Charmaine.
being real. That's her biggest fight. And you know, she thinking, you know, God, I ain't even had time to fine tune this. I ain't had time to fine tune that. So if you're a fighter versus a manager, you're like, well, dang, should I get in this octagon? And then she probably got people on her team gassing her head. You can beat Cyborg, Cyborg flawless, Cyborg this. Nah, it looked that way from the outside the octagon. But, you know, ask all those people that fought her. Ask those people. You know, ask Gina Carano. I mean, ask Tanya. I mean, she'll probably tell you it's a whole lot different when you in there, you know? It's a whole
So,
lot
so,
different.
so, so why not? So why not get some of these girls in this featherweight division? Look at how they built when the bantamweight division started. Look at how they pulled these girls. They pulled Rocky Pennington. They pulled Kat Zingano. They pulled all these girls from these other divisions and got them in there to build this division around Ronda Rousey. They got Misha Tate. They got they got all these girls in. Why are they not doing that with the feather? You got, I mean, come on, man. You got Julia Budd. You got Leah Letson. What's the hold up?
Look, man, I broke it down to you. I told you, man. They either one or two things. They're not gonna sign. Okay, they're not gonna sign because that means when you fight Cyborg, you're gonna get injured. Okay, and all roads lead through her. As long as she's still in the UFC, all roads lead to the champion, and that's a fight that you can't duck. You can't duck that fight. You can't duck the fight. You can't get around it. You know, the only thing the managers can do is they can say we're not fighting her, and then guess what? They'll be on the shelf for 6 to 8 months anyway if you refuse a fight.
Right.
See, all that stuff is in, you know, is in these contracts are very particular, man. They're very particular. They're very, you know, really, you know, and how they want everything. So you got your fighter injured, and hell, I mean, if your fighter really get hurt by Cyborg, I mean, look at she beat
Lena Lansbury. Lena Lansbury. Oof.
she beat somebody else. She beat Faith Van Duren. She beat Faith. Faith was out for a long time. I'm talking about Faith was gone for damn near a year after that beating she took from Cyborg. So I'm just telling you, man, it's not the risk outweigh the reward when you fight Cyborg. See, in Tanya's case, Tanya got the 6-figure payday, so she figured, okay, I get into the UFC, I get 6 figures to fight this girl. Okay, this is worth it. Okay, because Tanya Evinger was not getting in any other way. She wasn't gonna do it. So Tanya did what Megan was supposed to do. Megan was like, hell no. What? I ain't finna take that beating. What? And see, Cyborg, you know, because Megan been running her mouth so much, Cyborg would have put the beating on Megan even worse. I'm just telling y'all. And, you know, I got a little bit of news, but I'm not going to tell all my sources. But, you know, I have a few. And they can say what they want to say. That girl ain't want that beat, man. Not right now. And I've been saying, give Megan 12 to 18 months. I've been saying it. And I've been the main one saying, don't push this fight. Megan, don't do it. Don't do it, because if you do, you're going to realize and wake up, wait a minute. Damn. Hey, I'm finna get in with Chris Cyborg. God, dog. She just ripped somebody's face off. God diggity dog.
Well, I talk a lot with we were supposed to do an interview with Letson, but we missed it because of the time difference, because she was deployed and all. But Letson, I think that if Leah Letson, if they was to sign Leah Letson into the UFC, you know, because she only had one fight in Invicta. It was an impressive fight, head kick knockout. You know, I mean, like maybe a Leah Letson, Megan Anderson, you know what I'm saying, fight. I mean, that would be a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, get these girls fighting, man. That's what I want. I know they don't want that work. They don't want that work, but somebody got to step up and take that work. They're fighters.
See, Leah Letson actually, you know, see, I've talked to her a few times, and she said that she would take the Cyborg fight. She said she would have took it this summer. Because I asked her, I said, you know, I heard you called out Cyborg. She said, no, that's not what happened. She said that she was asked, would she fight Chris Cyborg? And Leah said, yeah, I got an interview on file right here. She said, yeah, I'll take the fight. But Leah straight up said, I'm not ready for the fight. But she said, I'll take it because it's an opportunity. See, Leah is the only one who on any of these interviews saying that this is an opportunity. And Tanya was saying that's an opportunity. The rest of them girls, man, look, they talking about weight classes. They talking about this got to be right. They don't want that work, man. And Leah was about it. She said, "Yeah, I'll fight her. I'll fight her." You know. But Leah, I told Leah, I said, "Girl, you need about maybe 24 months to really, deal with that, and you need some fights." Because I said you deployed. This was off camera. I said you deployed, and it's like you've been working on your skills, but it's not like being home
Right.
and able to get into your gym and actually get in there and do the work that you need. I said it's not
Right.
the same thing.
Right.
Okay, it's not the same thing. And so she, yeah, that's what happened. So they don't want it. Leah would fight. Leah fight anybody. You know, but her management team, they smart, man. They not just gonna sign up these young fighters, man, and stick them in there with Chris Cyborg and hope and pray that a head kick come that's gonna magically knock out Cyborg. Nah, man. Cyborg is a rough. She's rough, man.
Mhm.
And this girl was street fighting. She was street fighting. Then she in the gym, and I mean, she was in Brazil fighting people, man. This girl Cyborg done had a lot of fights, man. I'm talking about she done had a lot of fights in the octagon, outside the octagon. She's seasoned. So
But
you want
I
to
would
put
like, but I really hope this Holly Cyborg fight happen because I would like to see, like you say, Coach, the style matchup. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see that boxing style of Holly. I would like to see how Chris Cyborg will handle that boxing style that Holly Holm comes with. And and hopefully if Holly Holm was to get in, if Holly was to get in there with Chris, I would hope that Holly wouldn't do that hesitating type of punching when she throws her punches short. You know what I'm saying? Like she did toward the later end of the fight with Misha, like she did when she fought Jermaine with those short punches, especially when she fought Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Those super short punches. I really would hope that Holly would be confident when she walked into that ring with Cyborg, because I think if Holly was to fight Cyborg the way she fought Ronda, you know what I'm saying? Then I think I could see Holly having a chance at the win if she lands those good shots, especially that straight left. If she land that straight left over and over and over on Cyborg, that's going to make sense, because that's the thing with Cyborg. Nobody has really landed really good shots except for Jarena Jojo Bars. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Gina Carano did.
I mean, Gina did. Gina did. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, but come on. I mean, do you think Gina hits as hard as Holly? Holly
Yeah,
hits hard. I mean,
yeah. Look,
okay.
Holly got very few knockouts, man, in boxing. That's the sport that she started out in. She got very few knockouts in that. She
All
got
right.
she got 9 out of all them fights, so she ain't knocking nobody out. Gina Carano, Gina can crack, and even Cyborg even said Gina Carano hit hard as hell, and it's like she can't crack harder than Gina, and she not more skillful than Jarena Bars. It's going to have to be like this. Either Holly is going to have to really man up, and unfortunately, she's going to have to make Cyborg respect the power that she does have. I'm not saying she don't have any power. She's got some, and
Right.
she dropped Jermaine. So I mean that'll tell you she got the power, to do some stuff. But see, you're looking at Jermaine versus Cyborg. See,
Man, Jermaine. Why would you even
Jarena,
talk about Jermaine?
Jarena was bigger than Cyborg. She was bigger than
Right.
Cyborg. And she came in heavier than Chris. And people didn't know that Jarena Bars is a big woman, okay, who landed all them head kicks, kneeing you in the head. And Cyborg was getting up, okay, from that big woman. Okay, Jarena is bigger than Cyborg, and Cyborg went in there and fought it. See, Holly and Cyborg is bigger, man. So Holly can try those things, but it's not Betch Kohel. And she's not gonna make the same mistakes, man. Cyborg not gonna be in there playing around. She gonna smash. She gonna see an opening, and she gonna get in there and get it.
So what do you think? Okay, so what do you think? Okay, so with that being said, as far as power, what do you think about Megan landing hits on Cyborg?
Megan could barely hit Charmaine Twait, and Charmaine Twait hit Megan with that damn spinning back fist, man, about to knock Megan's ass out. And Cyborg destroyed Tweet, man. Look, man, Megan, I like the kid. She a good kid, man, and she mean well. She really do, man. She mean well, but Megan getting there with Cyborg, she gonna get her ass whooped. And I'm talking about this not gonna be, it's gonna be a classic ass whooping. Because what Cyborg gonna do, she gonna let the fight, she gonna carry Megan for a couple of rounds. I'm telling you, just so she can punish her a little bit, and then she gonna turn the lights out. Megan gonna get hit with one of them right hands, and she gonna start thinking, looking around like, damn this right hand. And then that's gonna be all she wrote. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be all she wrote. The only fighter who I think, who in my opinion, I think that could have lasted maybe even 3 rounds with Cyborg, because Cyborg not gonna go to the ground unless she thinks she can outstrike you, is Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame could outstrike Cyborg.
You think so?
Okay. Jermaine is a hell of a striker, man.
She is. She is.
Now,
She is.
if Cyborg take it to the ground, Jermaine don't have a chance. But see, Cyborg is going to test the waters and stay on her feet. But see, you got to look. You got to look at these interviews. Even in the interview, Cyborg said that Holly Holm did the dumbest thing she could do by trying to stand with Jermaine Durandame. That's what. So if Cyborg telling you that, she pretty much saying, I'm not finna stand there with her for a long time, because she would lose a striking battle against Jermaine. She would lose that straight up. So she got to pull out all the stops for Jermaine. A much more dangerous fight.
Honestly, what does she expect Holly to do again? I mean, what does she expect Holly to do? Go to the ground?
Okay, hold on, man. I got 2 people in here. Hold on, man. We gotta pause the intermission here. Guys, we have E-Maze and Eric of E-Maze and Eric Sports, and also my partner in crime. You know, him and I, we have a really good podcast. Eric is the best moderator on YouTube. Okay, he is.
And
he's not gonna take the compliment.
Come on, man.
No, but I love this guy. This is my brother, man. This is my brother, and I got my boy LDBC K Black Boxing. What's up, K Black?
Hey, what's up, brother? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
And I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm elated to be on y'all show, man.
Hey, man, glad to have you here. BJ, y'all doing a great job, bro. You guys all doing a good job, man. I'm really enjoying it. I was going to sit back and chill. Your man, coach, was daring me to jump in. I just wanted to sit back and chill tonight. But, you know, hey, I can't. The brothers on talking. I want to jump in and have some fun, too. So
yes,
I'm here.
Sir.
So, Coach, well, I guess we was talking. I heard you guys talking about Holly, right? We was talking about the Holly Cyborg. We was talking about the whole thing. A couple of good points that are made. Oh, first of all, like tell the people out there, click the like button. If you haven't clicked the like button yet, click the like button, man. All right, beyond that. The first good point I think that was made, we talk about this Holly fight, you know, and I think we're gonna talk some Wilder and stuff too. But if we talk about Cyborg, I think a lot of times people make the point and they say, if Holly would fight Cyborg, I think I heard BJ speaking, if Holly would fight Cyborg like she fought Ronda. Here recently, it's like I had an epiphany of sorts, because I used to really say that to myself a lot too. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, they're so different. Ronda and Cyborg are so different. There is no way I think Holly would be able to fight, you know, fight Cyborg like she fought Ronda. I've always said, and Coach will say that I'm picking Holly to win. So before Coach says that, let me say right now that I've never said that. I've never said Holly can beat Cyborg. But I will say, if Holly is to beat Cyborg, she has to be mobile and she has to use that same style. But I think, Coach, you make the point, right, bro, that Cyborg's just going to cut off the octagon on it. Is that what you're thinking, Coach?
Yeah, she's going to cut it off, man, because she's a bit more, like, sure-footed, man. You know, she's more agile. See, like, when you fighting your best cohers, they're not very agile. You know, they kind of sit in one spot so Holly can pick them apart, you know. Where Chris, she's agile, she's moving at angles, you know, she's got lateral movement, she's making you, she's coming forward, but then she's moving, you know, she's moving side to side, you know, she's trying to catch you and clip you at one of those crazy angles, because she comes at some of the most craziest angles, you know, and she's clipping people, you know, and it's crazy, man, how she does it. So yeah, man, this is going to be an extremely tough fight for Holly Holm to win, and the head kick, just kicking Cyborg in the head, that's not going to be enough.
But Holly hadn't fought. But look at the fights after Ronda that Holly fought. You know what I'm saying? No, she hadn't fought like that since she fought Ronda. Mm-hmm. I mean, after she fought Ronda, she fought Misha. You know what I'm saying? Misha was not a striker at all. Misha's not a striker, period. You know what I'm saying? And she could have easily destroyed Misha the way she destroyed Ronda. You know what I'm saying? Because Misha charged I mean, Ronda was running right into it, and so Misha was charging too. You know what I'm saying? And she Ronda just had. I mean, Holly just hadn't fought the same way to me that she fought when she fought Ronda.
That's an interesting point, BJ. That's a really interesting point. And Coach, I know you got something on that, Coach. And I want to ask Coach. I want to ask Rob. I want to ask all three of you guys. This is what somebody tell me what happened to Holly, because have anybody noticed? BJ just touched on this. Ever since that Ronda fight, going from Misha to the other fights, she's been so much more flat-footed. Do you guys think that's just because Ronda was so poor in her execution that Holly was able to move around her like that? Is that the reason?
Yes, that is exactly the reason.
Talk about it, bro. Talk for me. Talk for me.
And that is exactly the reason. And the reason and that's a good point that you make, because when she fought Ronda, Ronda was charging. Ronda was so desperate to try to get that win. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew after the first couple of exchanges, she knew she was getting ready to lose that fight. You know what I'm saying? And see, I think that Holly was waiting on Misha to do the same thing, and Misha didn't.
Nope, she didn't.
You know what I'm saying? She was waiting on Misha to do that same thing, and see, and Betch Correa, she got lucky on that. I mean, Betch handed her that win. You know what I'm saying? But when she fought Valentina, you know what I'm saying? Valentina was just so quick. She wasn't used. She wasn't used to somebody coming toward her with technique.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Ronda was not using technique, and Misha ain't got, as much as I love Misha stand-up is subpar. You know what I'm saying? So, and when Valentina was charging her with that technique, you know what I'm saying, Holly didn't know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? And she was waiting. I think she was waiting on everybody to charge her like Ronda Rousey charged her, and nobody did. That's why she got a PG-13 whooped every single fight after she, you know, the important fights after she fought Ronda, she got a PG-13 whoop.
Yeah, that's just real talk. That's real talk. What do you think about that, Coach? What do you think about that?
Yeah, okay. Well, we look at the Miesha Tate fight. See, Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate, they two totally different fighters, and I'm gonna break it down. First, let's talk about the Tate versus Ronda fight. See, the reason why Miesha Tate could never beat Ronda Rousey because she fought the wrestling game, right?
Right.
So Miesha is under the impression that, you know, her wrestling is better than Ronda's, you know, judo, and that's what Miesha always thought that. She always thought that. But see, Ronda being the bigger, more physical person, she's going to win a ground battle, and Miesha Tate just ignorantly would do the same thing,
right?
Thinking that this would work,
right?
When Miesha Tate actually stood on her feet against Ronda Rousey, you know, she was having a lot of success.
Miesha got better hands than Ronda.
She tried to grapple, okay? She tried to grapple, and so it wasn't working. Had Miesha just would have used her stand-up, she would have been successful because she could have, you know, her takedown defense. She knows how to avoid takedowns. And she actually could have won the fight. Now let's fast track with Holly versus Ronda. Ronda's back and forth. Okay, she's back and forth. She's one dimensional. If she can't grab you, if she can't judo toss you, and if once she gets you to the ground, you're going into an armbar. Okay, that it's pretty much, you know, on point. That's what she's gonna do. But she's back and forth. Miesha Tate is very, very agile. Extremely agile, and Holly Holm struggles with these agile fighters.
Yes.
She struggles. Agile. Jermaine Durandame, very good counterpuncher, agile. Miesha Tate, extremely agile. Not the stand-up artist that Holly Holm is, but Miesha Tate's agile. So what was she able to do? She was able to get in on Holly Holm where Ronda couldn't do that. I mean, think about it. Look at how the styles match up. Like, look at how the specific styles they match up. Holly Holm was not able to deal with that agility, and guess what? She got caught. Same thing with Jermaine. And she get in there with Cyborg, you know. It's crazy because you take Holly Holm versus Betch Correa. Betch isn't agile. Betch pretty much is a brawler. She can come forward. Yeah.
She's
and Holly took this girl to round 3. Betch was counterpunching Holly. And the fight really wasn't a blowaway by Holly Holm. And people just seem to think, oh, well, she landed a head kick against Betch Correa. Betch Correa has already been compromised, okay? She's already been compromised because Marion Renault gave her a concussion. And, you know, she got knocked out by Ronda Rousey. See, you know, with the brain and all this stuff, man, you know, you got to be
knocked out by Ronda Rousey. That's the funniest thing ever.
I mean, she got hit, man. She got hit flush. I don't care if somebody hit you flush in the right space, striker or non-striker, you going to sleep, okay? and she went to sleep. So you think she got a concussion from Ronda. Okay, she got a concussion from Marion Reno. She got another concussion from Holly Holm. Betch O'Hare pretty much, she already damaged goods, man. And Holly struggled with this girl. What do you think Chris Cyborg gonna do? You think she just gonna run in there and get caught? No, man. She gonna come in there. She gonna close that distance, and she gonna make Holly pay, man. She gonna make up, and she gonna put punishment on her. She is going to do it. She is gonna do it. It's just it's inevitable what's gonna happen.
Well, you know what, Coach? I'm thinking about all the great knowledge you just dropped right there, because you did. You know, Rob, you did too. But I was gonna ask this. I got a question for BJ when we jump back in, but I want to say this first, because I'm sure all of us can think, and let's all. It's funny that we do this and we know combat sports, we know boxing, we know MMA, but all of us are guilty of this. We have to remember, styles make fights.
Yes,
it's so easy, and I'm sure all three of you guys and everybody on the comment section can agree with me on that. It's so easy to say, well, you know, Misha did this, Ronda was able to beat Misha, so now why did Ronda struggle with Holly? And boxing has taught us, and MMA has taught us, styles make fights. You can match up different people and they'll match up different ways. What I wanted to get into asking BJ about is, I know you had spoke on Holly putting, you know, that same kind of game plan in to beat Cyborg. Do you really think that's possible? Do you think that Holly can do that? Or are you just saying that basically this is what you think she should do? Do you think she's able to do it? Or are you just saying that you kind of wish she would do it?
I think that Holly is able to do it. Look at the Holly versus Rocky Pennington. You know what I'm saying? That Holly Holm, not the I'm talking undefeated Holly Holm, not defeated Holly Holm. When Holly Holm, I think when Holly lost to Misha, that took Holly's heart. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her first MMA L. You know what I'm saying? I think that if Holly was to get back to that kickboxing style that she has, you know what I'm saying, and she was to utilize that and utilize her you know what I'm saying, her skill set against Cyborg to neutralize Cyborg stand up, because Holly's good. Holly cut some corners on she was cutting corners on Ronda Rousey. Bad. You know what I'm saying? She was cutting corners. If she can get in and get out, because you gotta get out with Cyborg. You can't stay in the pocket and trade with Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of the mistake that Tanya Evinger made. Tanya Evinger ain't really no striker either, but Holly is a striker. If Holly can get in and get out, you know what I'm saying, and land some of those good shots, I think that she has to get Holly, she has to get Cyborg's respect early. She can't slouch in the first round. She's got to lay something, because I think now, especially when we seen Cyborg fight Tanya Evinger, Cyborg's going about things a little different. She is pacing herself. She's not jumping right in. And if Cyborg comes in with that same game plan to pace herself and be patient, I think Holly should take that opportunity to land something that's gonna earn her some respect from Cyborg. She can't wait on Cyborg, because that's the mistake that Lena Landsberg made. Lena Landsberg is a striker. She may not be looking quite as good as she should be looking right now, but Lena Landsberg is a Muay Thai champion. So she is a striker. She waited. I mean, she didn't really do anything. She didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If Holly was to earn that respect early, I think that'll definitely change the way the fight goes. I mean, I really do.
You got something on that, Rob? You got a comment on that one?
Who that?
I think I was asking Rob did he want to jump in on what my man BJ just said right there.
I mean, you mean Rob or my man K Black? Because I know he here for the boxing talk.
Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, he is in for the boxing talk. We can get on to that later. But I think that's right, Coach. I'm not gonna say right, but I do think there's a point there. I was kind of wondering as I was listening to BJ just speak right there. I was thinking it made me go back to the Holly and Misha fight. And I don't know what you guys think. I know a couple of people said this already, but it seems to me that Misha, it was almost the equivalent to me, even though Misha did her thing in that fight. She was smart. She didn't rush Holly. Yes, she stayed away. She was super smart in that fight. But one thing she did that was it was almost the equivalent if she hit a buzzer beater in a basketball game. She hit that shot like right as the time was going out. She hit that shot because Holly, to me, seems to have a problem to where if she's struggling in a fight, and you guys tell me if anybody else has seen this, she gets down on herself. She gets this look in her face. It's this negativity that comes over Holly in fights where she starts to struggle. And I think Misha saw her getting frustrated, saw her getting negative, and she just pounced on it. So have any of you guys ever seen that negativity in Holly as she fights?
Yeah, well, you know, because it's because she couldn't really hit a square, man. She kept trying to probe Misha to death, you know? Like she kept trying to probe her, and she wasn't committing to any offense because, you know, she thought she was going to get taken down. I'm like, well, crap. You know, what are you going to do against Misha Tate if you can't, you know, because this ain't Ronda, you know, she's not leaving her chin up in there. See, there are little subtle things that Misha Tate does to avoid getting taken damage. And, you know, like Ronda will expose her chin and say, here, hit it. Here it is. Misha actually does have some striking, so she's not going to do that. So Holly found it hard to hit her. And Misha also kept a high guard, which it was hard for Holly to land that head kick. And, you know, Holly kept trying to set the trap. But Misha Tate, too fast. She wasn't falling for the trap, you know?
And smart, so smart, and such smart. Such a veteran, man. She was she played that veteran game perfect with Holly. It was really she played it.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Go ahead, Coach. You were saying it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, you know, that's the reality when, you know, she steps in there against Cyborg. And you know, I see my man PC, I call him peanut butter and jelly. That's what I call him. But he up there, he's saying, well, you know, the aggressive style plays in the Holly. Well, you know, I gotta disagree because I actually think an aggressive person, see, with these karate types, you really do got to use your speed and rush the hell out of them. I mean, look at what Tyron Woodley did to Wonder Boy. Okay, that's what you got to do. These karate dudes, you gotta immediately pressure their butt, get in their face because they don't know what to do. Holly is one of them little karate types. You get in Holly Holm's face, there's nothing that she's gonna be able to do. Okay, her inside game is average. She's good enough. She'll hit you with a couple of knees. But then you get Cyborg, who, you know, after she lost to Jarena JoJo Bars, Cyborg started training Muay Thai real heavy. She started training that Muay Thai heavy, so now her Muay Thai clinch game is better. Okay, her BJJ, she's a BJJ black belt now. Okay, so you're looking at one person who's multi-dimensional versus one person who is one-dimensional. And it's just the cards leading to that person that can beat you more than one way. She can beat you more than one way. And I'm just saying this is what I'm looking at. Like, not even because I'm a Cyborg fan, because I don't like Joanna Jacek, can't stand her. But I will sit here
he does
say,
not.
just to keep it real, she racist. But we ain't going to bring that into it. I'm just going to say, but she can fight, okay? But she can fight. The girl can bang. And I got her beating Rose Namajunas. I think the fight going to be close, but it's going to take somebody very special to beat Joanna Jacek.
Valentina,
it just is.
If it's not Valentina, I don't see it. JJ is very special, man. She as far as fighting goes, she's from A to Z. She's complete. And I see. I'm hoping Rose can, you know, pull off something, but man, JJ is just a beast, man. Joanna's just, she is, you know, she's a beast, man. She's really, really a beast. What do you guys think about? And I think we touched on this. You know, what do you guys think about? We talk about Holly's power. Does anybody else think that sometimes the power of Holly Holm gets overrated? I'm not saying she doesn't have any power, but the fact that she was striking Ronda and hurting Ronda. But even I think you guys touched on this before I got in. But even as a boxer, she wasn't really stopping a lot of people. And I'm not saying she can't punch, but I think maybe her power is a little bit overrated. That's just what I think.
Well, I mean, I think her power looked really good against Ronda Rousey because Ronda Rousey ran into the punches.
Yeah, just running right in.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Misha took some of those same punches and it didn't phase Misha. I mean, Ronda ran into him. You know what I'm saying? So
train wreck style.
Yeah.
And that's just something I was thinking on that. And it's this one move that Holly has that I think she should try to do against Cyborg, because I think with Cyborg, if you circle the octagon, she can cut you off. But I know you guys remember the one moment, the classic moment where Ronda charges Holly and throws that sloppy hook and Holly ducks under it and Ronda falls to her knee. You know, I know everybody remembers that moment. But if you look at the actual pivot that Holly made, sometimes Holly will get out and she'll just get right off to the side of her opponent and make her opponent have to turn around to catch her. And I've always said, if anybody is going to beat Cyborg, they have to hit her early and get her respect, and they have to continually move, but they can't just move in a circle, either clockwise or counterclockwise. They have to do that pivot to make them turn, because if you move in a circle, Cyborg will cut you off. But if you do that pivot and you make a turn, kind of like this is a boxing thing, but Austin Trout was doing it to Jarrett Hurd early in the fight. He kept making Jarrett Hurd turn, then he got tired, of course, and you know, we saw what happened. But if you can actually make Cyborg have to turn and reset, I think that's a chance. But Holly just doesn't do that often. She just does it every now and then. I think she'd be better off if she did it more often.
Do you think? Hey, okay. Eric? Do you think that Megan versus Holly would be a good fight for the next title shot?
I want to see Megan versus Holly. Really, I really do. I really want to see that fight. I think that would be a great. Even if they don't make that a title eliminator, I think that would be a great fight for Megan coming in. You know, they could possibly make it a title eliminator, but Megan and Holly to me is a fight that I would much rather see over Holly and Cyborg. I think that
what's the use in making that fight when the winner ain't gonna fight Cyborg anyway? We know this. We know.
But we still got to see fights, Coach. I understand. But you know, we still got to see, because none of them really want to fight Cyborg. No, they don't want to fight her.
Just tell us all that, hey, listen, there's no guarantee. Just like Eddie Hearn, just like your boy Eddie Hearn said that there ain't no guarantee Joshua ain't fighting Wilder. You know, even if he beat Bermain Stiverne tomorrow. So we just gotta talk. We'll talk for the fighters. Hey, look, whoever beat Megan and Holly, you know, they ain't fighting Cyborg. They ain't getting in there.
They wouldn't have a choice though.
Nah, I mean, it's hey, guess what? Megan ain't have a choice. Jermaine Durand ain't have a choice. Guess what? They chose to back the heck up. PG-13 challenge.
Yeah, that's just, you know, that's just kind of how it is. Coach, who do you really think is going to fight her? Who's gonna fight Cyborg? What top fighter is really gonna do it?
I don't think so. I don't think nobody. I think, man, they need to go on and get up out of there.
Yeah,
I think they need to go on and get up out of there, because you know what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, as soon as Cyborg leave, they need to get out of there. Ain't nobody gonna fight her. But guess what? All these little Bellator stars are gonna come over. All these little Invicta girls, they're gonna come over. They're gonna come over, and then they're gonna have 12 fighters in the god doggone what's the featherweight division. It's gonna be populated. They're gonna be talking about it, and they're gonna be talking junk about Cyborg all the way across the pond. That's what's gonna happen here.
But these girls, these newer generation of fighters, they not built like that old generation, man.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? True. I mean, come on. You got people like, okay, you got Marlos Kunin. Marlos Kunin jumped in the ring with Cyborg, got beat, and immediately Marlos Kunin was ready to get back in that cage with Cyborg, and she did. She was ready. You know what I'm saying? These girls ain't quite built like they used to be. Now I think that these girls are on a much higher level of skill than what those older strike force girls and stuff. I think they're on a better skills. That's especially when you see like Misha versus Amanda. You know what I'm saying? These newer girls are on a whole new level than those older cats. But they don't have the heart.
Yeah, it's not there, and that's in both sports. That's in boxing and MMA. That's in both sports. It's like people are just built different now. It's just about us. It's more about. It's actually like people like a couple of the fighters have talked about on podcasts with us, Coach. It's actually turning into more of a business. You know, we're making business decisions. So that's kind of where it's going. So I feel you on that. The newer fighter, and also, Coach, I think you got a point, man. I feel like there's going to be a flood into that division whenever Cyborg leaves. I think when Cyborg leaves, it's going to be like 6 fights. And I feel like they're holding Megan until then, because I think Dana has high hopes for Megan Anderson. I really do. I think
he does too.
I just think he has high hopes for her, man. You know, she takes the pictures, she takes the bikini pictures and stuff, and
she got the look.
And she got the look, and the guys like her and all that kind of stuff like that. I just think I think he knows if I put her in now, she's got to face Cyborg. So eventually, she's got to do it. So I think it's just a waiting game. But I would love to see her and Holly. I would like to see Negan and Kat. You know, and I saw somebody, I think it was PCB8, said that Cyborg. Kat wants to fight Cyborg. What do you guys think about Kat? Do you think Kat should fight Cyborg? I think Kat needs to do, yeah.
Go ahead and let her fight her, because that's the only one that's got enough heart to do it.
Yeah.
Rest of these people, man, you know, Kat ain't got nothing to lose, man. You know, to be honest, I like Kat. Kat, you know, she done lost her husband. She done been through the mental problems. It's like Kat said, okay, F it. I don't really give a crap. And that's where her mind is now. Kat don't care. Kat,
I mean, especially when you see Kat.
Kat is willing to go in there, man. She want it now. Give her the fight. And it's amazing how these people, they actually say, give me Cyborg. And they don't they don't put Cyborg in the octagon. See, there's something a little bit more going on that I've been putting this together. I've been piecing this together for 5 months.
Piece it together,
Coach. Let's hear it. How they gonna explain this? How they gonna explain this?
The thing of it is with this, man. Okay, so you got, you know, they had Cindy Dandois. Cindy said, I'll fight Cyborg, which I wasn't too into that one because we knew what was going to happen with that. But now, okay, wait a minute. You got Kat Zingano. Wait a minute. You know, wait a minute. She beat Amanda Nunes. Hold up. And she said, give me Cyborg. And she wasn't like soft about it. She said, I got something that can take Cyborg down. Like, this is Kat Zingano saying this. They don't make the fight. Now, why wouldn't they do that? Oh, okay. Because that fight may be a marketable fight. Cyborg maybe, you know, actually gain more followers. More people might want to see Cyborg here in the States. Maybe. And then at the end of the day, guess what happens after that? See, now you got to find out, you got to have an excuse to keep Cyborg around, which that's going to delay the onset of that 145-pound division, because they could have got rid of the division. They could have got rid of that division. Hell, Cyborg name still don't show up in the division. She been a damn champ. Excuse me. She been a champion for 7 months now, or 5, 6, 7 months. Her name's still not there. So why fight Kat Zingano when? Oh, okay, I got to keep her around a little bit longer. Okay, she got to defend the belt again. I got to sign her to another contract. No, we got to get her up out of here. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I think they scared that Kat could beat Cyborg. I think that because Kat is tough. People sleep on Kat Zingano.
I don't think she can beat Cyborg. They don't want to give Cyborg an extension on the contract. Trust me.
But Kat, I will say though that Kat does have heart. You know, but Kat, I think Kat needs
a warm-up fight.
Yeah, she needs a legit win now. You know, she needs to come back. She needs to get another legit win. You know, I know she's eyeing Amanda Nunes, and no matter what, I think, you know, I'm gonna take a page out of the Floyd Mayweather book when he says, you have whoever beat you, he'll say you still have this person problems. Like he'll tell Pacquiao, you got Marquez problems. I think Amanda Nunes still has Kat. She needs to go clear that up, man. I really think Amanda needs to go clear it up. Go ahead, Coach. You were trying to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. My man K been sitting here waiting, man.
Yeah, let's talk some boxing, man. Let's talk some boxing. Let's do it.
He been sitting there, man. And I don't like keeping the young brother waiting that long, man. But
let's do some boxing, man. Let's do some boxing.
Yeah. Well, before he read the title.
Before y'all start y'all boxing, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm gonna peace out on y'all.
Okay, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta work in the morning, but y'all boys keep it going.
Thank you, fam.
Hey, y'all, hit that like button.
Don't
show Coach some love.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank
you. All right, bro. We appreciate that, man. Good job,
yes, sir. I'll catch y'all next time.
All right, peace out, fam.
Peace. All right, guys. That's BJ, guys, from Sports Scrutiny, guys. Definitely, you know, he's a very good channel. Him and his friend Rob, they break down all the sports, man. So definitely, you know, good guy, man. Real good guy. Yeah, well,
so let's get this boxing cracking, Coach. Go for it. Let's start it up.
Well, you started up, my man K Black, because we talking about Wilder Joshua, you know.
Oh, is it Joshua or Stiverne? Which one? The whole thing involved.
I got Wilder Joshua on my mind. That's the only fight I want to see.
Right. I agree with that, Coach. I agree with that, man. That's the only fight I want to see as well, man. It's the only relevant fight.
K Black, let me ask you a question. Let's jump right into the boxing, fam. Let's do this. And all my MMA people, don't leave the chat. Don't leave the chat because you need to hear this. We need to talk about both sports, combat sports. Let's promote both of them. Listen and learn.
And we're going to come back to MMA too, y'all.
And we're going to come back to it. But I want to ask K Black this since he's here real quick. K, now, is it just me, K Black, or and Coach 2 and everybody else here, but is it just me, or did this whole Deontay Wilder Stiverne thing just go from a fight that I was kind of like, I'm okay, but after the press conferences, after the weigh-ins, is this fight like 10 times more interesting than anybody else now too, or is that just me?
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm more interested, but Stiverne did his best to try to sell the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he did good.
Because at the end of the day, we already seen this already, and most people think it's gonna happen. The same thing is gonna happen.
I do too.
Only thing Wilder can do different is get the knockout this time. Stiverne, other than throw some right hands every now and then, touch Wilder up a little bit. I mean, he really didn't do much, but I can take jabs and right straights all day long.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Now, Coach and K Black, let's do this, man, because I want to do this. Let's talk about, and Coach, I want to get your opinion. K Black too, I'll give mine. What can Wilder do different from a strategic standpoint to actually get the knockout? Because I think he's going to have to do some things different on Stiverne. But are there things, Coach and K, I'll throw it to both of you guys first. What do you guys think he can do different this fight to get the stoppage as opposed to just beating on him for 12 rounds?
Man, look, Deontay Wilder, Bermain Stiverne, he remind me of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. What Deontay Wilder needs to do, and I'm gonna say this calmly, and I'm not gonna say how you're gonna explain this. He needs to, really aggressively attack the midsection. There
you go.
That man got 15 stomach and 5 asses, and if he attacks that stomach, guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna be victorious because Bermain Stiverne is he's one body shot away from really dumping one of his asses out of his ass.
Oh my God, Coach, you getting too sleepy, man. You getting too sleepy. You talking?
No, I'm good.
K Black, what you got, man? What can you
do? I definitely agree, man. Definitely attack the midsection, man. I mean, this dude weighed 254. You know what I mean? Yeah. Joshua weighed 254, right? And even with Joshua's build, like 254 was too much for him at 6'6". So this guy with this stocky, pudgy, body shape, I mean, come on, man. One body shot, 2-3 good body shots, man. He's gonna be on the ground, man. He's not gonna be able to withstand that. I mean, he got extra. He definitely been hitting the buffets, man.
Yeah, he's been enjoying his time off. Let's just say it like that. I think he's been enjoying his time off.
He been hitting the buffets, man. This dude been eating the buffets. He ate his parents, ate his dog. That boy got everything. That boy done ate everything, man. God, dog.
Well, man, I think that I agree with both of you guys that the body is the way to go. I want to introduce another thing that I just think could be a side as I strategize. If I was Wilder, if I was in Wilder's corner, I would definitely work the body. I would definitely hit the body more. I would actually move my jab up and down from the head because a lot of times Wilder and I understand the taller guys, it's a little bit harder to do, but I'd like to see Joshua jab into Stiverne's, Wilder. I'd like to see Wilder vary his jab a little more, make it a little more educated jab, take it up and down. But I think that Wilder should actually talk to Stiverne early in the fight more because I think Stiverne is so wound up. I really see him being gassed because he doesn't look in great shape. And and one thing we know, man, if you come into a fight all wound up and tight like Stiverne is, you get tired after that fire goes down. And I think if Wilder can actually talk to him a little more, get in his ear, kind of like talk to him, get him worked up and work his body at the same time, I think the second half of the fight, he'll have a lot better chance of stopping him because I don't believe Stiverne when he says he's in better shape in this fight for the last one. I'm looking at him. I just don't believe that to be true. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just not feeling him, man. I'm not feeling him on that. He's not. I don't think he's in better shape. And I think if Wilder can get him revved up and get him going more, and then toward the end when he starts dropping those bombs, and let's not forget who's the journeyman that Stiverne just fought before this. What's the guy's name? His fight right before Wilder. What's his name, Coach? K Black, you remember his name?
I don't even. Hey, I just made a video about this. So I don't even know the guy's name, but I believe he dropped the fight.
But he got dropped in that fight. You remember he got dropped.
He dropped the fight.
He got dropped, and I'm telling you guys, man, that is some leftover. I think that when he drops Stiverne, I think he dropped him in the 9th or the 10th round. When he drops Stiverne in that fight, I think those were some leftover remnants from that beating he took from Wilder. He got through that fight with Wilder because he was so stubborn, but that fight changed Stiverne. I just don't think he can take that again for 12 rounds. That's how I look at it.
I agree with that, man. Absolutely not. Not only like you could just see like with Wilder, a lot of people like talk mess about him, but he definitely do hit hard as hell, man. And you can even see with Arthur Spicker, like when Spicker fought this last guy, he got knocked out.
Not the same, bro. That's what I'm saying. Not the same.
Yeah,
not the same.
Spicker was dead, man. Spicker died, man.
Right.
Wilder, you're not the same guy after certain fighters beat on you. It's just you don't come out of that ring the same, man, and your resistance is not. When he hit Spicker with that shot that scared me, if you guys both remember, Black and Coach, Wilder was scared after he hit Spicker. You remember he couldn't even do his interview because he really thought he might have. I hate to say because I don't even like to mention people dying in the ring, but I think Wilder was really nervous that he hurt him real bad. But Spicker, I think the next 2 to 3 people that'll fight Spicker will knock him out because he's not the same. And I think Stiverne is similar to that, man.
Yeah, Stiverne. Yeah, I agree, man. Stiverne, you know, that dude got a head on him, boy. Good Lord.
He does, man. He really
damage, man.
A head and a half is what he got. You know, he got like 2. And I just don't see what Stiverne from a technical strategic standpoint. I don't see what Stiverne can do different. Stiverne's best chances against Wilder, and this is something I think Wilder has to work on, is that Wilder he's lax off the break, meaning if he's in a clinch with a fighter, when he steps away clean, too open. And Stiverne was able to catch him a few times just with a left hook right there. But besides that, I don't really see what Stiverne can do different. Besides, it's heavyweight boxing, so you know anybody can land the right punch at the right time and it can be over. But it's really breaking it down. I don't see a lot that Stiverne can do differently to change the outcome of this fight at all. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know that Stiverne, he definitely weighed 34 pounds more than Wilder.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's probably gonna keep him up for a little minute. You know what I mean? If I don't know, man. Like the body, and maybe if he can come with like an uppercut, a punch he don't see coming can probably get him out of there as well. You know?
Yeah,
I don't know,
that's
man.
True.
But he ate. He definitely, like he said, ate everything ate everything Wilder threw at him like for breakfast.
Yeah, like breakfast.
And to be honest,
that's his problem. Ain't about food too much.
I was waiting on that, Coach. I knew it was coming, man. I knew it was coming. So yeah, I know. So if we're just assuming that Wilder's gonna handle that business, if we're assuming that Wilder's gonna handle that business, like I think all 3 of us are, what do you guys see as next for Wilder? Because I don't think Wilder is gonna get Joshua next. No, we could tell that's that's an hour's conversation right there. But I don't think that's happening next. I personally think, I asked both of you guys about this, I think Wilder should go ahead and fight Dillian White, man. I think he should go down there, and if he stops Dillian White, I just think he should do it. I don't. Do y'all think he should do it or not do it?
Man, I honestly made a video, man. A couple videos back, I even said that after he get rid of Stiverne, you might just go on. They think he fight bums anyway. Just go on a UK bum tour. You know, he can start with Dillian White. He can fight. Since Tony Biller was talking, he could fight him after that.
Tony ain't getting in there. Dillian.
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah.
Just go. Hey, get the introduction to the UK. You know what I mean? They know who Wilder is, so hey, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he probably. You know what, man? If he fight Dillian White. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. Hello. Hey, fellas.
I hear you,
fellas.
I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know what? If you fight Dillian White, they're just gonna say, "Yeah, I'm here." Hey, hello.
Okay, Black. I hear you, Coach. I don't know.
Well, them darn trolls done got my boy. That's what he get for picking Holly Holm to win. I told him he was gonna come back and get him. I tried to tell him this. No, that's my guy though. Eric, you back, man?
I think I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, yeah, man. I just went underwater. I thought you was asleep, Coach. I was yelling, Coach. I thought you fell asleep. It was on me.
No.
Go ahead, man. I didn't hear your answer. You think he should fight Dillian White? I didn't get to hear your answer.
Well, if he fight Dillian White, they're gonna say, "Oh, he fought another bum. That's all he fight is bums." And then you have to have an argument with these people, man. Well, he don't fight nobody. Well, he tried to fight somebody. It's not his fault. Well, yeah, it is his fault. Well, how's it his fault? Then you got to go through the whole. See, look, let me go through the spiel. I'm gonna do it fast too. Okay, give me 15 seconds. Watch this. Okay, so he tried to fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz popped. He tried to fight Povetkin and went all the way to Russia, and Povetkin popped. So it was that Wilder fault. Then he tried to fight Joseph King. Spit with the Rockets, Cooking Parker. Tried to fight that guy. That guy, for some reason didn't want to fight. Now we know what the reason is. And Anthony Joshua just said, "Well, we ain't gonna fight him until 2019, 2020." There you go. 15 seconds.
It is hard, it's hard to argue with this. And I think the thing that I notice, and you guys notice if you ever looked at my chat, I just don't argue with people about a lot of stuff because I realize you can make the best points, and people, if they don't want to see it, they just will refuse to see it. And I had a guy the other day, I made a Anthony Joshua video, and he was coming on telling me that Deontay Wilder has never fought anyone. And I was trying to ask him, how is it Deontay Wilder's fault about Povetkin? How's it Deontay Wilder's fault about Luis Ortiz? These are two names in heavyweight division. It's just like that side of it is not even being considered. So that's why I say, like K Black said, he should just go over there and start winning, because I actually think it's more money for Deontay Wilder, and especially being in front of more people. Because I think if he went over and he fought Dillian White, I don't know if they would put 60 or 70,000 in the stadium. But I think if Deontay Wilder went to the UK to fight Dillian White, they would do big numbers as far as the amount of people over there that would show up for the fight. Do you guys think so?
Yeah, and I hope he knocked that haircut back, man. I can't stand him in a haircut. I don't want to see him fight, man. I don't want to see no damn Dillian White. Excuse me, PG-13. I don't want to see no Dillian White, y'all. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too keen of seeing the fight, but like I said, he might as well, get paid. He gonna put some people. He gonna put some people could definitely come and see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you said, it might not be 60 or 70, but he can do half that.
Yeah, he gonna do about 30 or 40, man. If Deontay Wilder fights in the UK, they gonna show up for. They gonna want, because they're gonna want to compare to what Joshua has to look. They'll and plus and you had a thing that they always do in boxing. Joshua fought Dillian, so it's always they're gonna want to compare and say, well, they want to test out what's gonna happen with Deontay, so they're gonna come to see what Deontay does against Dillian. And I'm like you guys, I want him to fight Joshua, but I'm just being realistic. He ain't about to get Anthony Joshua for the next 1 or 2 fights. That's just not gonna happen. And so, I think he should fight Dillian, because the question is, if he can't fight Joshua, he can't fight Luis Ortiz right now, because I think he on a year suspension from what I heard. Who else besides Dillian White would we like to see him fight? Y'all got any other names?
There's only one, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but I got a video coming about Tyson Fury. I'm gonna believe Tyson Fury when I see him in the ring. All right, dude.
Hey. Now you can't. Now you're not. No, man. No, you can't talk about Tyson Fury like this.
Man, I like Tyson Fury too, and we need him in the sport. He's good for the sport. But I just saw the picture. You guys see the picture today of him showing his fat to Chisora?
Look, man, he getting back in shape. You a hater, man.
Man, I'm not a hater, man. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying I want him back. He's great for the sport, but he sold too many wolf tickets to me lately, man. He keeps, and then he'll retire. Something to go wrong, and we'll get all pumped, and he'll put up a Twitter message and say, "It was nice, the Viking Warrior out." So
you're supposed to be a Christian man. God says have forgiveness. How you gonna explain this?
I forgive him, man. I'm saying it again. I want him back. He's great for the sport. He really is. But I'm just saying, I'll believe him when I see him in the ring, and I want to see him in the ring. But he's been going back and forth too much lately. I don't know if Tyson Fury is right between the ears. I'm never one to put. I think he might be dealing with some other things that's bigger than boxing, is what I'm trying to say.
Sound like you're trying to sneak. It sound like you sneak dissing him. I think that's what
you did. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just saying
okay.
Tyson Fury.
I ain't saying. I'm done. I ain't saying nothing else. I'm done.
No, but what you think, Black? What you think, man? You think Tyson Fury for real?
Man, if Tyson Fury can take it serious, man, first of all, it's gonna take him some months to even get into just regular shape.
Man. Yeah,
it's gonna take. I'm just being honest, man. Then he's gonna take him 2 or 3 more months to even get like to the straight real boxing shape. And then he's about to take at least a couple tune. He's gonna at least take 1 or 2 tune-ups, man. He just can't go in there and fight nobody like Deontay Wilder or even Anthony Joshua.
Exactly.
He's been on the ring for how long now? Over a year.
Man, it's been almost 2 years now, right?
Almost 2 years. It's all been 2 years.
Y'all dudes don't have. Yeah, see, y'all don't believe in hope. You know what? Y'all don't believe in hope. God said there can be hope. If God said there can be light, let there be light. God said let there be hope. I got hope, Tyson Fury. These two hating on you. Tyson, when you listen to the podcast, Tyson, the coach I got love for you, Tyson. I believe in you, Tyson. And you stand up. You wake up in the morning. You look in the mirror and say, I am Tyson Fury. And I'm coming to unleash fury on everybody that's stepping in the ring with me. That's what you say.
I want Tyson. I second that, bro. If he hears this, I second that. I want him to come back. I really, really want him to come back. I think he's great. I really think he's great for the division. But that dude, man, that brother, he's been so. I just wouldn't be surprised if we get all hyped up and in a month's time we get one of these tweets. Thank you guys. It was a nice ride. Viking Warrior out. You know, like he'll just retire again or something. You know how he do. He'll just retire when he.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
See, here's a good one though. What do you guys think? They keep trying to say Deontay should fight Dillian White. Why don't Tyson Fury come back and fight Dillian White? You know, that would be a comeback fight. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. That would be a real good comeback fight. I think Tyson Fury should come on and he should fight Dillian White. You know, that'd be a good. But I'm like you, Black. I don't think that he should jump right back. Even though he was the lineal champion, I get it. But I don't think it'll be smart for him to jump in against AJ or Wilder. Man, you need to fight somebody else first, man. You gotta get it ready because, I just don't think that's a good look for him to do that.
So you don't think I can win, huh? You bloke? You don't think I can win?
I believe.
What kind of fighter do you think I am, mate? Huh?
I think you're a good fighter when you're ready. I think you're a good fighter. I think you're great for the game. I'm just not sure you're ready between the ears. I'm not sure you're mentally there, man.
There's only one Tyson Fury.
You got your Batman outfit on right now while you said this? I'm trying to see if you got the Batman outfit on. So I don't know.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Yo, man, here's a question for both of you guys. How many really legit, because everybody keeps talking about Deontay Wilder's resume, right? Deontay Wilder hadn't done this. How many would you say, K Black and Coach, how many really legit good heavyweight fighters are there? Do you think it's 10 of them out there? Do you say these are really, what do y'all think about that?
I mean, those, in my opinion, man, Joshua and Wilder are the premier heavyweights, man. I mean, there's no disrespect to Parker, because he holds a title as well. But the two premier heavyweights is definitely Joshua and Wilder, man. And if Tyson Fury can get himself together seriously, he can be a premier heavyweight as well.
He's in that conversation.
I really don't see nobody else though, other than those two guys at this moment. I mean, if you want to throw Parker in there just because he got a title, you can. But man, it's slim pickings after that.
I just can't. Do you, Coach? Do you see? I mean, I'm not saying there's not 10. I'm just saying it. I can't think of 10 where I'm like, these are legit, real, like real class A level fighter guys. Do you see them, Coach? How many do you see?
Let's see. I'm gonna just name them off. Joseph, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Parker's one. You got Tyson Fury, you got Deontay Wilder, you got Anthony Joshua, you got Jarrell Big Baby Miller who's coming on. I like Big Baby Miller. You have God dog, but we run out of heavyweights. You got damn. Oh man, excuse me. We got
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It's like
you got Pulev. You got Pulev.
Man, Pulev, man. Come on, man. Pulev? Come on, man. Okay, all right. What about the guy? What do y'all think about the guy that Parker beat, Ruiz? He fought pretty good against Parker. What do y'all think about him? What do you think about him? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go.
He's been after he lost to Parker. I haven't seen anything or heard anything from him.
Yeah, has he ever fought again? I think he like shut it down since I know he was training with Abel Sanchez, but I don't think he fought. I think he just got tired. He started off really good against Parker, but he just kind of got winded and he kind of broke down as the fight. But I think he's a pretty good fighter, and that's what I'm saying. I think you can name Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and if Tyson Fury gets his head right, and he'll be in there. But then after that, I think you just got a lot of, meaty, you got those kind of guys that you were naming. Nobody else to me, jumps off the list to me. So I just don't see it. That's what I see. What do you guys do? How do you guys rank? I know, Coach and Black. Y'all about to laugh at me for even saying this, but people bring this up to me a lot. How do you guys feel about? Do you give Povetkin any credit, or do we just say Povetkin been cheating forever? How do y'all feel about that?
Man.
Go ahead, man. Speak on it.
I'll be totally honest. I mean, we don't know. We truly do not know.
Yeah.
You know, but he definitely is a known cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have you been caught? 3 times? Is it twice or is it 3 times or only been caught 2 times?
I think it's 3. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was 3. I think it's 3.
I think it's 3 times. So he's definitely probably been doping all his life, man.
He kind of, you know who he's like, man. He's like Margarito to me. It's like I can't believe anything with Margarito because I'm like, what, did he have his gloves loaded then? Did he have his gloves? Right. It's hard. So I put him in that same thing. When I look back at some of Povetkin's better performances, I'm like, man, can I really believe that? Because I don't know, you know. So I'm not saying he was. I'm not here to pass. I know he was at least 3 times, but I'm saying outside of those other 3 times, it's just like you said. We don't really know what he's about. What about you, Coach? Go ahead. I know what you're gonna say, but go for it.
Really?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's late at night.
Dope, man. That's all I got to say.
Oh my gosh, man.
You know what I find funny too? You got the dope man, and I was pissed off when he knocked out Johan Duhaupas, man. I was mad because he was allowed to dope. And
that was wrong.
I mean, he knocked them. He knocked them clueless, man.
Man, he have killed that dude. That fight shouldn't never. Did y'all see Duhaupas' shoes? He was in there like he just left Nordstrom Rack. He had some regular Nikes on. I'm serious. That brother went to Nordstrom Rack before the fight and got him some Nikes off the sale rack. He had some regular. I said he didn't even have on boxing shoes, man. They just snatched this dude up. I just thought it was, you know, it was not a good look, man. Why did they let that? That was. But you know what? They had him waiting there because Stiverne made a good point. Stiverne made a point and said they already knew he was gonna pop dirty. That's why they had Duhaupas there waiting. So it was just a bad look all the way around, man.
Well, I only got one thing. It's one guy that should step up, and I'm gonna tell you guys.
Whoa! Oh, that's who it is.
Joseph "The Rock" Parker.
Okay, so you brought The Rock in for us. So what do you think about Parker, Coach? You've mentioned him twice now. What do you think about Parker as a fighter?
I think Parker need to step up. I think he need to stop acting. You know, I think he needs to stop acting like a hoe. He need to take his Megan Anderson suit off and go get in the ring.
Yeah,
that's what he need to do. He need to take that suit off and go get in the ring. You know, go get in there and challenge Wilder. You know, go get. You know what? I'd even be happy if he fought a Big Baby Miller. That'd be a good fight.
Yep. That's another one. We need to talk about him. What do y'all think about Big Baby Miller? That's another one.
Man, Big Baby Miller, he a big ass dude, man.
Yeah, that's what else can you say? Like,
it kind of look like, man, if you push him down a hill, man, he'll start rolling down that hill. No, Big Baby.
Big Baby Miller to me, like I just saw him beat. What's Jared Washington is who he beat last, and I was watching that fight on the Showtime live stream before it actually went over to the main event. He was on the pre-fight on the internet side of it, and what he does is he's so big, he's like a big wall. So he just kind of keeps walking towards you, and it's hard to hurt him because of all that size. But I think Big Baby Miller is going to be in trouble now. Deontay Wilder claims that he was really hurting him in sparring. I haven't seen any of the tapes, but he said Deontay Wilder said he gave him a concussion. He had to go by the hospital or something like that. But I always say like Big Baby Miller's gonna run into trouble when he's fighting somebody who's actually hurting him. So that's what I think. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you got on Big Baby Miller, Black? What do you feel about it?
I just think, like I say, the dude big as hell, man. And let me be totally honest though. if anybody could hurt him, it would be somebody like Wilder, because like I said, Wilder hit hard as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that dude weigh what 300 pounds is close to that or something like that.
Yeah, he like his last fight he was like 285 or 290.
That boy 30% of a ton. That boy 30% of a ton. God.
And
they are truly serious about making a super heavyweight division, he definitely would be the.
Exactly, man. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Because, and if you look at him, what makes him so hard to beat, because he carries the weight well. You know, he like it spreads out over this big frame to where he's big, but he don't look like sloppy fat.
Right.
You know, it's
right.
like he carries that weight well, and that means he's compact. He's like some guys can get up. I bet you Stiverne would just not run and not work out. Stiverne could be 300 pounds too, because he already 250 and he's working out. But Stiverne would be like a fat 300 pounds. Big Baby Miller is a solid 300 pounds. If you look at that's just a big boy, man. And that dudes that big make you think maybe they do need to start a super heavyweight division, because that dude is just like, you know,
he probably win all the titles in that division.
He probably would, man. He probably would, because somebody gonna have to hurt him to beat him. And the thing about Big Baby Miller is he don't have the best hand game, but he's not bad with his hands, man. He got a pretty good little set of, you know, little hands on it. Well, Coach, you got any more, Coach? Because I'm gonna have to slide out of here pretty soon. I was just wondering what else we got cooking.
Nah, man, I got to slide out of there too, man. I know we working on a couple of podcast interviews that's coming up for us, man, that we trying to get them in, but they'll be here, man. They'll be here, because I know you've been busy. I know I've been, boy.
Oh, me too, man. Yeah,
I've been wide open, man. God almighty.
Yeah.
Before you guys slide out, let me ask you this though. I mean, because Tyson Fury did beat Klitschko. He was the lineal title holder.
Yeah.
He basically had all the belts outside of the WBC belt. Man, what happened to him? What do you think happened to him? Because he basically he was the king of the division at that point. You know, he beat Klitschko, a person who haven't lost in 10+ years. I mean, what do you think happened?
Coach, do you want to go first? I know what I think, but I'll let Coach go first on that.
If Tyson Fury fought Klitschko again?
No, what do you think happened to Tyson Fury?
After he won the titles, and basically was the premier heavyweight. What do you think happened to him? For him to just basically have a mental, basically mentally break down.
Oh, but them cocaine demons started talking to you. That boy went on a 20. That probably went. He probably put himself in a room. He probably had all the stuff you can snort, and he probably went on a 24-hour snorting binge. And man, you can look at his nose, man. It looked like he just didn't that know them nostrils be firing open. I'm like, man, this dude got to just sniff of the line before he talked on the camera, man.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And I think if you look at Tyson Fury, man, if you really look at Tyson Fury, like, because what K Black is asking, I asked myself that question, so I kind of did some research on him. This guy is like, he's good at boxing, but he's not sold out to boxing like fighters are. Like Deontay Wilder is. That's what I do. People like Tyson Fury is kind of like, he wants to be famous. This dude was on singing competitions back in the day. You know, he's out there singing and stuff like that. So he's like, he has this need where he like wants to be famous, and he reminds me of like one of those. You know, we see all these celebrities, they get famous, they get the fame, then the drugs take control and they just break down and lose it. It seems like after that Klitschko thing, he got that money, and like Coach said, it's like he just got it's like he went Scarface, Tony Montana style. He just had he had it all over his desk, and he just stuck his face in it. And so that's what I think happened to him. And I think he just broke down mentally, and I think that money, you know, it got to him, and he don't seem real happy to me. That's kind of when I look at Tyson Fury, it's almost like he's fronting like he's happy, but I don't really feel like, you know, it's like something's missing with him. I don't know.
They need to be in the WWE.
He would be great. He would be great in WWE. He would be great. You remember Deontay Wilder told him that when he was jumping up in Deontay Wilder's face. Deontay Wilder said, "This ain't the WWE. This ain't wrestling. I'm serious over here." Because he was taking his jacket off, and that was after wasn't it after the Stiverne fight, the first one when he jumped?
No. That was after the. I think after he knocked out. Damn, who did he knock out? Was it after the Speckle fight? Oh, I don't know, man. But it really don't even matter. But it made good for promotion, though.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Wilder and Fury definitely was going to fight each other right after that, man. You know,
it was almost pay-per-view worthy after they did that, man. It was the perfect setup for the fight, man. And that's why I miss Fury, because when he's in the game, he adds something to the game, man. You know, he really does. He brings this part into the game, and like we miss that. He's like the Conor McGregor of boxing. He kind of has that kind of thing going, you know. So I don't know, but I don't know if he's gonna come back. Coach thinks he's coming back. I'm on the fence, man. I'm not sold yet that he's gonna make it.
Well,
back.
I mean, you know, if he's serious, man, if he said Deontay Wilder gave him motivation, you know, I hope all is well. Hope he come because believe it or not, him and Joshua, definitely gonna sell 100,000.
Oh my God!
Even if he fight Wilder, stateside or even UK, it's gonna sell phenomenally. So it really doesn't matter. He gonna make a ton fighting either one. Especially if he beat one and then fight the other. Oh my God! Oh man!
If you're right, dude. If he can, whoever he fight first, which I think he'll fight Joshua first. That's because I think Joshua is going to want to fight Fury before he fight. I think Joshua is gonna save Wilder for last. That's kind of how I look at this. And so if he can beat Joshua, man, he can. But the problem is if Tyson Fury beats Joshua, we looking at 2 fights. We looking at a rematch. That's kind of how I think it's gonna happen. So we looking at Deontay. Do y'all think that Tyson Fury can beat Joshua?
Oh yeah.
If he's on his game,
easy work.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be easy work, but I think if he stays back, he can beat him because I think Joshua is going to step to him more than Klitschko stepped to him. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. If the Vladimir Klitschko that showed up to fight Anthony Joshua showed up to fight Tyson Fury might not have beat him, man.
He wouldn't have beat him. He wouldn't have beat him. He would.
That wasn't a thing, Coach. I know, Coach, but that Vladimir Klitschko that showed up against Joshua was the best Vladimir I've seen. Maybe. I mean,
that's right. That was prime like that. I mean, he took the years a couple years back. Man.
He turned the clock back. Bro. Man. And if he would have fought like that against Tyson Fury, man, it would. I think it would have been different, man.
Anthony Joshua not mobile. Tyson Fury moves around. Come on, man. Come on, he better box.
That's true.
He's a better boxer. He's a better boxer. But that's what's gonna keep him. That will probably make him win a fight because he'll be on the back foot and he can counterpunch. You know what I mean? Things like that, man.
Yeah. So but if you look at Klitschko in that fight, and y'all are both right. Tyson Fury is a better, more mobile fighter. But if you look at Klitschko in the Tyson Fury fight, dude, he had nothing in his legs. He was just standing in the middle of the ring. When he fought Joshua, now I know it was easier because Joshua is more stationary, but Klitschko has so much more bounce in his legs in that fight, and he just that Fury fight. I think Fury had gotten into Klitschko's head so tough. I really think Fury was all up in his head, and it's like Klitschko was just frozen that fight, dude. That was, we talk about Tyson Fury. And to me, Tyson Fury didn't fight a great fight. He beat him, but it was one of probably the worst heavyweight championship fights. Yeah, I think it was a horrible fight to watch, dude.
Man, come on, stop this hate. Stop the hate.
Coach, you think that was a good fight? Keep it real. You think that was a good fight? Tyson Fury and Klitschko.
Now, wait a minute. Now, see, what did Klitschko do to make it so difficult for Tyson Fury? Because I know Tyson Fury is a great, great, great champion. And
okay, go ahead.
That fight was going to see styles make fights. I'm just telling y'all.
That's true.
Come on, man. That fight was a great fight. Stop it.
Great fight as of how? What do you mean? Like, why do you tell me why it was a great fight? Is what I'm trying to say.
Man, come on, man. You putting me on the fence here. Look, it was a good fight because Tyson Fury made it entertaining. Tyson Fury threw a lot of punches. Tyson Fury showed his defensive, he showed his defensive genius in there. The genius of Tyson Fury, man. You can't beat that, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop hating.
K Black, bro, was you entertained by that fight, fam?
Like Deontay Wilder said, one of the most boring heavyweight fights.
Horrible fight. Coach, you're my brother. Coach is my brother. That's my brother right there. That's my mentor on YouTube. That's my brother. But that was a horrible fight to watch, Coach. That fight
I go watch that fight. I'm gonna watch that fight right now as soon as we get off.
Because you want to go to sleep. That's why
you put you right to sleep.
That's why you want to watch it, K. You right, K. You already know what you're talking about. He want to watch it because he's ready to go to bed. That's why he want to watch it. He like, let me go.
I think y'all on crack, man.
He won't get the round 4.
I think y'all snorting that crack now. Yeah, y'all talking about Fury. Please.
Coach K Black, he will not get the round 4, dude. By round 4, Coach will be knocked out cold. Coach, your man Patrick Michael said, and I'm gonna log off after this too, but your man Patrick Michael said he wants you to break down Fury and Wilder, and then he want to log off and get some sleep after that. So go ahead and talk to him about Fury and Wilder. How you think that fight could play out?
It's gonna be a tough fight. I think that the fight could possibly go to the 11th round. I think Fury will box circles around Wilder for about 10 or 11 rounds, and then I think Fury will get caught.
Yeah,
because Fury like to play in there and see what Wilder because he was in that playing with Klitschko, man. That was funny too. And but he can do that against Klitschko, but against Wilder, you can't play with him, man, because he'll get caught. I think he'll eventually get caught. Now, how he takes that right hand, that's one thing, you know, because if he get caught good, he ain't getting up. But if he can box Wilder the whole fight, he'll win. He'll win a unanimous decision if he can box Wilder and he don't get caught.
Yeah. What about you, K Black? How you think that fight turned out?
It'd be a good fight, man. But I believe Wilder will win the fight. But Fury definitely got boxing ability. But Cunningham knocked Fury, knocked him down. So I don't.
Yeah.
Man, it don't really matter if a really good hand from Wilder. I mean, he's gonna be stretched out, man.
Yeah, because if it was ever a fight, now real talk. If it was ever a fight that wasn't fair, weight wise to happen, it was Cunningham and Tyson Fury. That fight, Tyson Fury was, what was he, 70-something pounds bigger than Cunningham in the night of that fight? That fight was, if look, I don't know why we think when a man passes 200 pounds, he can. Yeah, I don't know why. And he did win, but man, he just literally started leaning on Cunningham and just wearing Cunningham down. He did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. But when I was watching that fight, I was like, this fight is not even fair. This is not even close to the same weight class, man. It was like that was a weird fight to watch to me. But I do agree with K Black, coach, in the fact that, Tyson Fury's chin, if Cunningham could drop him, you have to ask yourself what would happen if that Alabama straight right hit him.
That was a fluke, man. That was a fluke.
Okay, well, flukes happen. I'm not mad. But I will say this: I can see how people see Tyson Fury outboxing Deontay too. But the problem with Deontay, man, is Deontay has a different type of aggression, and Deontay, I don't think is gonna sit back and do what Klitschko did. He's just not gonna. I don't think Deontay's just gonna sit there and kind of let the fight go like that. And like you said, coach, later in the fight, Klitschko was actually able to touch Tyson Fury a few times. I think after round 9, between rounds 9 and 11, he was able to start touching him. And so I could see Wilder, because we all know Wilder can be getting outboxed and losing the fight, and it only takes one moment and one mistake you have to make. And Wilder's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. People think he is wild and his technique can be ugly at times. But if you look at it, man, Wilder is really setting up stuff. He's looking for moments like he did with Spilker. He's looking for moments to get you. And if he got you, same thing he did with Gerald Washington. And if he gets you, Gerald Washington was doing good. Gerald Washington was boxing him, but one moment, good night. So that's how it is.
Got him out of there, buddy. Good grief.
That's how it is. Yeah. And then and Tyson Fury, my man TC just said this, and I'll say this before I get off. Tyson Fury never need to sing again after the fight. I mean, Tyson Fury came up there singing, and that's what made that fight even worse to me. After that fight, then he get up here singing Aerosmith.
Oh,
it was all flat and off key. It was
so basically you expose yourself. So you basically, come on, man, you're a Tyson Fury all around hater. But there's only one Tyson Fury.
You can't say when you say something negative about a person, that don't mean you hate them. That's just mean you being real, bro. And I like Tyson Fury. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, Tyson Fury with that singing. I thought that was okay. That's just me. I'm gonna say it again in closing. I want Tyson Fury back. I think he is one of the top 3 heavyweights if he's there. I think we have 3 heavyweights at the top. I'm gonna put Tyson Fury in that group, and we need to see who's the best. And Parker is a close 4th to me, but I'm not gonna put Parker in that list until Parker, like you said, I need to see Parker fight somebody. I need to see it. So I don't know. And Parker, go ahead,
yes.
I was gonna say, man, one sad thing about it is Parker he's a title holder. Yeah. And Fury been out of the ring close to 2 years, and we still put him top 3 over Parker. That's how you know Parker ain't doing nothing at all.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. Because Tyson Fury's brother almost handled him up. You know what I'm saying? Like Hugh, I mean, he almost, they had a real close fight. So what I'm saying is like, when I saw Huey fighting him, I said, I know Tyson can beat him. I remember thinking that during the fight, I was like, man, Tyson can get him. So Parker had some stuff going though there for a little while. He did to me. He was something happened though, and he's leveled off. His game is leveled off. I don't know. Coach Coach thinks Parker is the #1 heavyweight. That's what Coach told me off camera. Coach told me part.
Man, I think I was snorting some of that cocaine, man. If I said that.
All
No,
right,
not Joseph. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Oh
Man.
my God, yeah, man. So that's real talk. All right, fellas. Well, I got to go and get out of here, man. It was a good one. I really enjoyed it. You know, K Black, I'm gonna go and jump on and subscribe to your channel, bro. You got real good boxing knowledge, man. It was a pleasure speaking with you, brother.
Yeah, yes, same here, bro. I'm gonna subscribe to you as well, man. Coach, man, like I said, I'm definitely thankful for allowing me to come and speak on your platform, bro.
Hey, man, no problem. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Coach, why don't we have K back, man, on another day? We need to do this again with K Black, man. I like this guy. This guy really knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, especially when it comes to this boxing, man. We gotta.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to keep him in. Good job, Black. I enjoyed it, man.